It was the rotate lock. You're a genius. Alright, we got it. Into my contraption. Can you see my contraption with that way there? Yeah, let me just... Okay, I got it. I got it. It was my rotate lock. You're a genius. Got water. I got this. I got this. I got pirate. I got instruction manual. I'm ready. Or did I not finish the wizard? Like the wizard's staff isn't done. Or his face. Or its hair. Might be a girl. I don't know if you could see that then. I'm painting today. Very poorly. But like, I bought like a learn how to paint kit. So it has an instruction manual on how I'm meant to paint it. But I don't think it ever told me how to paint this guy's face. I think it was like, here's how you do his robe. And then good luck, have fun. And I just put it away. Yeah, it really didn't. Oh, face, hand, staff, and pouch. Okay. Base coat the wood of the staff and the pouch with woodland brown. Alright. The wood of the staff and the pouch. Where's the pouch? Pirate can come later. Where's his pouch? He doesn't have a pouch. Base coat the wood of the staff and the pouch. Oh, on his belt? Does he have a... Did I completely miss a part of the robe as well? I feel like their wizard looks different to my wizard. I missed a part of the robe. Okay, there's a pouch. Not really. I can't see if it's a pouch. I'm gonna make it woodland brown though. What was woodland brown? That was a special like how to make woodland brown part. Okay, woodland brown is woodland brown plus... Oh, woodland brown is just a straight up colour I own. It's not something I need to mix. Alright, I need to keep readjusting my phone because I've like got it sitting on a contraption in a Jeep. Alright, woodland brown. It's just a straight up colour. And I think I want the paintbrush that's littler for this, right? Maybe this one, it looks plenier at the end. What's this? This is a number 1. We'll get to see how bad I am at painting now. Base coat the wood of the staff pouch with woodland brown. Paint the linear colour from step 4. Paint the liner the colour from step 4. What was step 4? Step 4 was glazing. Glaze is a thin coat, heavily thinned paint. Okay, so I want to paint the liner. There's a liner on the stuff. I'm just going to paint it brown. just fucking YOLO. I don't need much brown. It's a very small staff. I never know how much paint to pour out. Alright, guys. Should I have added water to that? Yes. I'm going to. A little drippity-droppiter of water. Am I professional now? I think I put too much water, so now I'm going to put more brown. I'm just going to start mixing like a crazy person. Jesus. Pressure when I'm dropping water in these things. Okay, this is just liquid now. This is way too much water. Alright, we're going to do his staff. I hate painting. I can either do it so I can see it or so you can see it. Let me, because I've got my phone up on a thing. Let me drop it down into here. Yes. 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 No, I don't like that. Okay, that'll do, donkey. Okay. Okay, do I even have paint on my brush? Yes. Under pressure, oh, under pressure. This is a totally different brown to the cape. I think it's meant to be a different brown to the cape, though. there was a part, like, when I had painted it originally, where I got a bit of the cape on the stick, and I was like, I'll deal with that later. And now's dealing with it time. And I am not dealing. He's also got, like, he's got a hand. I don't know, where's my camera? There. He's also got a hand midway up that stuff that I'm not meant to paint. But I'm probably going to paint it. Just because I'm bad at this. Yeah, there you go. I just completely, like, fucked up one of his fingers. This looks nothing like a picture. Let's put some more paint. Oh, okay, yeah. I think my brush had run out of paint quite a while ago, and I was just kind of smearing around what was already on it. Smear. It's my favorite word in the world. What's this knobbly bit? I'm gonna paint it brown. It's got like piece of his staff. It's like a featurey piece. But if I paint it brown, I can just go over it with something later. It looks almost black on this picture I'm looking at. Yeah, let's just paint over it. Oh, that top bit looks blue. Oh, it's brown now. Hey, Wild Rage, how are you? How's U10 going for you? I still haven't had a really good chance to play it. Fudge. Got to do right near his hand now, like in his fingers. Okay, well, we totally painted on his fingers. Go us. Okay, and what did they say? His pouch. So, it really doesn't look like he has a pouch on my miniature, but apparently it's, rotate in there behind the staff and his robe. Okay, I get like 3 C3 in 2 hours of using Gunslinger, annoying because I got school. Alright, so I heard that, C3 was, like, ridiculously hard to get. But then I read the patch notes the other day. I'm just painting the inside of his goddamn robe here brown as well. The patch notes the other day said Magic Find now works on crystal. No, it totally didn't say that. It said Magic Find's now available in crystal bows. Whole different story. Alright, yeah, no, but I've just heard heaps of people complain about how hard a C3 is to get. Well, someone's like, you know, I've seen like 12 guns but 0 faces. So they're still rocking like a C2 face. And, well, it's been out like, we've been in a hotel 3 weeks. It's been out 3 weeks. You should have a proper C3 set by now, I reckon, if you were like actually playing. I'm gonna have to paint the inside here red. I don't like it being brown. I just kind of like stuffed it up, hey. It's got a little pouch here though, apparently. I'm gonna paint brown. I don't know if I should start painting over his staff again already, or like, how long does this stuff take to dry? Base coat the wood of the staff and the pouch with woodland brown. Paint the liner colour from step 4, lining, around the hands where the wood of the staff meets the metal staff ends. Oh. How? Tidy up the staff base coat if necessary. Base coat the hands and face with scholar flesh. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have a notifications up, so do you want me to sing you Candy Shop? Welcome to the Candy Shop. Ooh, ooh. Thank you for the resub. Something swimming that cupcake. Oh, aiming for that cupcake. I'm trying to read, but I've got this stuff holding my phone together so it's upright, and it's like chopping off the bottom bit of text. But if I move it the other way so I can see text, you see the actual thing. So it's hard. But thank you for the resub. I'll make sure I hook you up with Stella's next time I'm on Trove. It'll be 2 weeks. No, it's about a week and a half left in the hotel, I think. At the least. The plan is to get our house on the 18th. But whether or not our items come, that'll be a different story. I have so much brown left that I mix that I feel like it's a waste if I don't keep painting this stuff brown over and over again. But like I also think every time I'm painting it, like I'm smudging it away a little. Let it dry. Yeah, so what? You're on the gold candy. You have to be close to a cupcake, surely. Just dabbing the paint on, like, so it's thicker. Okay, what do we reckon, guys? Oh, Jesus, I put my hands on it. I've painted a staff. Pirates use ghetto sailors. So this is my pirate. I got distracted and I started doing, finishing the wizard that I gave up on last time. But here's my pirate. He's meant to look like, when it's done, it's meant to look like, where's the picture of it? I don't have enough hands for this. Okay, he's going to look like that eventually, if I do good. Like, I can't see my text. I wonder if I move this way, if I can see text as well as you not seeing the actual thing that's holding my phone. Let me put down my miniature so I don't just paint. Ah, he fell down. Okay. Whee! I shouldn't like that. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. Fuck. What else can I hold my phone with, for Christ's sakes? It's okay, don't rush it, I'm fine. I got a decent amount of flux, so I'm gonna get the new dual-headed dragon. Oh, are you using an effigy to get him? Because he seems like absolute crap to get. I'll put this back here. Just go back to, like, trying to read like that. Still painting the brown. Yeah, so on PTS I tried to do the dual-headed dragon with just some dark volts that I have saved up from getting him from the contest, and some light volts that I made, but I didn't make enough to do it. Okay, we've done the wizard staff. What was the next step? I changed page off the wizard page. Jesus. Okay. Lining around the hands and where the wood of the staff meet the metal ends. How am I meant to line around the hands? Look at how tiny his hands are. And I'm meant to go around them? Alright, this will be fun. How is my lining again? Like, glazing, lining. Step 5, lining. Okay, but what? Okay, mix 1 drop of brilliant... Oh, wait, that was glazing. Lining. Mix 2 drops of flesh with 1 drop of water. Ebony flesh, so like black, with 1 drop of water. And I already have the water. Boom, boom, boom. Where am I from? I am from... Ooh, I'm from Australia. But, now I'm Queensland, Australia. And I have 97 light speed frags and 95 dark... Oh, did you never make the original light and dark spear? It was 2 black and 1 water, right? It's 5 in the morning, don't do this. It's 5 in the morning, do this. Look, I successfully moved the thing that was holding my phone up and it didn't fall over. So now I can read the text. Wizards have tiny hands, they do. Like, look at these little baby hands that I'm gonna have to paint around. Like, Jesus. Okay, 2 drops of black. Did I shake that enough? That looked almost blue. 2 drops of black and 1 drop of water, and I'm gonna go around his little handsies. Yeah, that boy Frank, I think my little about me underneath still says, like, I'm from, either New South Wales or Victoria, whatever one it did say. But now I'm Queensland. Still Australia, though. If you don't actually know the states of Australia, because you're not Australian. Australia. My phone fell over because my partner knocked the desk.
I didn't knock the desk.
You did.
You did.
Okay. You heard 1 drop. Oh, I probably ruined it then. I've got to put that stupid thing back. Whatever, I'm going to paint around his arms, his hands, and around, like there's some knobbles on the actual staff that were meant to be not brown. I can paint them with this, apparently. Around the hands, around them. Like I have to do it close to me so I can see. Jesus, I am too scared to even touch this thing. Okay. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. I just coloured in his hand. Yeah, no, that was bad that time. Like I just... Oh, sugar, I caught your stream and gave you my prime. Now you gotta go. Yeah, go to school. I'm night streaming. You usually have school when I'm day streaming, don't you? Or is it bedtime now? It's just every time I stream bad for you, Wild Rage. I'll just move to America. Does that work? Thank you for dropping by though. And thank you for the resub. This is bad. Like you guys, this is bad. Ready? I'm gonna like throw on the bright crazy light that we got going over here. Boom! Let there be, oh no, like maybe that's worse, that lighting. I don't know. Like I've just basically coloured the staff black, I feel like. Ooh, damn, I got the cupcake! You got the cupcake! Congratulations on the year! That should be a special giveaway, not just a Stella. I really wish the creators program didn't shut down, because I miss being able to give people Stream a Dream codes. Like, they haven't even put them in Luxian yet. I'm wondering, like, how they're ever going to reintroduce them if the creators aren't giving them out anymore. Okay, well, I've coloured around his hands really badly, and I'm just going to colour these little knobbly bits on the staff itself. Under pressure, da 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 da. Oh, honey, honey, da 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 da. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I'm bad at this. I should feel bad. It's 5 p.m. What are you doing? Going to dinner? 5 p.m. is the perfect time to sit and watch a stream. What's on TV at 5 p.m? Probably something lame like The Bachelor. Nah, it's a little early for Batchy. WWF is on. WWE. I knew that. Congratulations, we've coloured in that weird bit of the staff. Let me get this black off my paintbrush. Okay. Oh shit, I keep knocking him over when I put him down. Okay. Where the wood stuff meets the metal stuff ends. Tidy up the stuff base coat if necessary. I mean, look. They've got this lining so super neat around his hands. And mine is just so blotchy. They've also got it at the back of his hands, though, in between his robe that's red that I never coloured in when I was colouring in the robe originally. And his hand there. So I'm going to just pop it there as well. Oh, Jesus. It's bad. Yep, I made that super worse, guys, because I still had heaps of water on my paintbrush. I don't know, I'm going to have to take a proper photo of this. Evo, hey! I'm going to have to take a photo of this with real lighting when I'm done and throw it on my Instagram. What will you name your wizard? I don't have a wizard, do I, in D&D? No. Do I, though? I've made a wizard before. I've played a wizard before. I can't remember what he's called. Every time Matt moves the slightest, I need that to hold my phone.
What?
The red thing you picked up, I need it to hold my phone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, every time I move it, because I think I've balanced it, you pick up a cup and it all falls over. What should I call the wizard? I don't know what to call him.
Can you guess it?
That was your wizard. Base coat the hands and face with skull flesh. Ah. dinner. Fair enough. Do you not watch... I eat my dinner in front of my computer. It's like, is family dinner at a dining table still a thing for, like, a lot of people? Because, like, usually, like, my kid eats his dinner and then we put him in bed and then we get our dinner and we put it in front of our computers and, like, you know, headphones on, eaty, play type of thing. I'm gonna, like, if I move it this way more, can I see the text? See you, bye, see you, enjoy your dinner. Weird family dinner. Okay, it's flesh colored. Alright. So now I'm doing his hands, right? Like just his hands or his face as well? Hands and face. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I can color over some of this like black that I really poorly did. Like, I don't know if you can see how bad his hands are. I swear I'll Instagram it later. Oh yeah, look, that's nice that the flesh color goes over the black color. There's some strong pigment in this paints. Okay, there's also a bit of staff in here that I missed, so I need to pick up some brown while it's still on my palette thing. I need to like make sure I dry my brush a bit better because every time I change color, I make it too wet. It's too wet. That's what she said. Okay, so there was a bit of staff in there that I missed that like he's kind of gripping around. Wee. Shit. Flesh color. Okay. Alright, I mean the good thing about colouring in the hands after doing the lining is I've coloured over a lot of the black that was bad. Like I did that lining way too strong. I think people have way more like hand stability than me. Like I see people paint these all the time and they're just like and they just flow. I quake my whole way paint to the thing. I just can't do it. Stumpy. He should be called Stumpy the Wizard. Stumpy would be like a druid's name, I reckon. Because it sounds earthy or tree-ish, you know? Rip Wizard baby fingers. Yeah, no, they're just blotchy hands now. Maybe I'll call it Wizardy Wizwen Womzomble after Wizardy's username. I'll have to ask him what his actual freaking username is and then name it that. I'll be back soon. Okay, I'll see you soon. Oh, I forgot to do its face before I cleaned my paintbrush. I'm wondering if I use one of these paints that I'm not using to hold my phone in the dead center, then I can read the text on the right. Right? If I put this paint bottle right here. No, the paint bottle's not strong enough to hold my phone. Are you for real? Fuck you. Alright, don't worry about it. How about a thing of gum? No. Why is nothing strong enough to hold my phone but this stupid piece of rubber? Why is my phone so heavy? Jesus. I didn't make a mess then, I swear. Yeah, no, like... I need an adult.
What are you after?
What if I put my phone inside the tissue box?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It'll be landscape.
Could you? It is landscape.
It won't be landscape.
It can be landscape. If I lie it inside the tissue box.
That'll work.
Hold on 2 seconds. Why am I homeless? Because we're moving state.
Because I'm homeless.
Yeah, because I'm homeless. Oh, Jesus, I'm falling over. That's what I'm doing. I can't stand up. I put it inside this tissue box. Ready? Guys, we're doing some, like, crazy tricks here. Let's get rid of that thing that was holding it at the back. And let's put my phone inside the tissue box. It just sinks. It's just now in a tissue box. Yeah, why am I homeless? We're moving
That
state
worked, didn't it?
at the moment. No, it sunk into the tissue box.
Oh.
We're moving state, so we'll be not homeless on the 18th when our house is available. Mickey Mouse is a wizard. He totally is. Shugs, I forgot how much of a mess you are. Okay, Foxy, like, I'm trying to really wing this, okay? Like, I'm cramping my phone between, like, random items, trying to hold it up. But the things that are holding it up are blocking the chat or blocking, or not holding the phone. Let's go to this thing. So I bought this, but then it wasn't quite working landscape. But I could try it out. Oh my god, Matt fixed it. Is that going to balance? No.
No.
Guys, thanks for bearing with me here. Good stream, the best, right? Good morning. Put the sponge in the tissue, then the phone. Okay. We got this. Okay, it's not a sponge. It's like this dog brush thing, though. I know what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, and then no, that doesn't work. You failed at life. Fuck's sakes, you alright? Like, it's not my fault. I was ill prepared. So like this. Okay, ready? So I did buy a thing, but it was a portrait style holdy uppy thing, and it was really difficult to get it landscape. It's working perfectly. It was really difficult to get it landscape. She says it fucking flawlessly does its purpose. Alright. We've got the tripod working. Okay, now I can read. That's great. Let me just fix this up before I die here. Okay. My wizard is alive. Hi, Amiga. Are you ever prepared? Yeah, I like to believe, Foxy, that sometimes I'm prepared when I've got my actual PC set up that's pre-prepared. I thought I was prepared. I thought I was so, like, clever. I had taken a photo of my little, like, contraption to hold my phone and sent it to Slice, and I was like, yeah. But apparently, no. Alright, well, now I've just, put too much paint on his hands, I reckon. I feel like this paint dried a little while I was, like, throwing my phone around. Alright, let me paint its face. Okay. Here is our wizard with a hand and face paint. Careful, you'll be in PewDiePie's videos and threatened to copyright him. For what? For not being prepared? Is this his thing? I don't watch PewDiePie. You'll have to explain like I'm 5 what he's notorious for. Wait, was PewDiePie the one who did that, like, man, these knives? And he, like, pushes a goat up a ladder? Ladder goat. That was what it was called. Did he do that? That was funny. Alright, I've done his hands and his face. He keeps falling over every time I go to stand him up. Instruction manual time. Sugar can now read when the tripod worked. Yeah, the tripod worked the whole time. I should have just stuck with the tripod that I bought. It was $2.80. It was great. Create a wash by mixing 1 drop of dark highlights with 3 drops of water. I don't have a color called dark highlights, so does it just mean like pick a dark color as in black or brown? Like, Foxy, how have you been anyway? I've noticed like your Discord's pinged me a couple of times and you're back to streaming. Right? Back to streaming? I feel like I'm just meant to put some water on some brown here. Create a wash by mixing 1 drop of dark highlights with 3 drops of water. Dip your brush into the wash to draw lots of paint onto the bristles. Don't wick the brush. Brush the wash over the face, hands, wood of the staff, and pouch as it dries. It was already dried, I fucked that. The wash will settle into... Alright, I'm just going to pour a heap of water into this black I have on my palette. Well, he had a video mention Twitch thoughts for like 5 seconds. Some random Twitch girl copy strikes him for no reason because he's retarded. What? You calling me a thought there? Is that what you're doing here, Neon? I'll ban you. I've been alright, just trying to get ahead on everything and sort of back to streaming. Yeah, I mean, I'll start back properly when I've got my actual PC and we're in our house. Homeless people with a plague on our society. I'm only temporarily homeless. We're moving state all our stuff is in storage and our house has people in it till at least the 18th. And then on the 18th, when we get the keys, our house stuff might not even arrive because everyone's had bad luck this year about house stuff arriving. Just hard because I don't have shit to play at the moment. What happened to RuneScape? You were so thick on RuneScape, you know? I should be ashamed of myself and get a job. I've organised my job. So we are working out of the hotels, which is annoying. Like, my job was like, oh, whereabouts do you live? And I was like, in a hotel. And they were like, what? And I'm like, no, I'll move into a house soon, I swear. Like, oh my God, I didn't read into enough. Yeah, no. We're only, we've been homeless since the 20th. I'm brushing every staff with it. I feel like this is going to be really thick. Like, this is going to go so bad. Okay, so staff and hands and face before I screw it up. Alright, ready? He was on the edge of mute. Don't worry about it, Foxy. Okay, after I screwed it up. Okay, let's dab that off and put more water. Dab. How many times can I say dab this stream? Right now I'm gonna go bored as fuck, and then I don't have any fucking clue what to stream anymore. Yeah, I mean, even so, like, I was telling Wizardy today on Discord, I sent him a text, like, so I've been doing my daily logins because my partner has his laptop here, but that's about it, for Trove. And U10's dropped, and it was meant to be thrilling and exciting, but, like, I feel like I don't really care. I mean, I'll probably play it, let's be real, I don't have anything else to play, but do I want to play it? Okay, guys, I'm just going to wash this really quick, and it looks horrible, and then I'm going to dab it off. That's going to be my wash technique. So you've also got to wash her face. How do I dry her face out now that it's completely just charcoal? This is not how you dark highlight wash. This is so not what they intended me to do, but I did it. I need to, like, get this in her face. You should play Wizards 101. Just inspiration while I'm drawing a wizard, or doing a wizard. Wizards 101 is, it's a good time. It's a good time. Like, it's a bit of a ridiculous game, but it's good ridiculous. I can't remember who it is who used to froth about it with me. Possibly Shu. Alright, well, we've washed its staff, so it looks aged. The staff is now aged. Oh, no, the light on. Oh, that light's vile, hey. Should I keep it on or, like, turn it off? Like, it's not getting into focus, and I don't really know if touching my screen works on this app. No, it totally doesn't. Maybe I should, like, put myself out of focus. No, it's just not in focus. I have to hold it back here. My partner bought me a proper webcam before we changed house. So if I do this again, I'll have, like, a webcam on me, and we have an arm thing to hold the real webcam on focus on the miniature. You seem to be forgetting the Kiavik claims. Oh, yeah, no, I was just really late to log in the other day. I almost didn't make it, actually. We were driving home, and I was like, oh, shocked Pikachu face, you know? Hi, Jenny, how are you? Alright, next instruction. Staff gem. 1 drop of heather blue mixed with 1 drop of bleached linen. So white and blue.
No.
Heather blue and bleached linen.
Yeah, bleached linen.
Bleached linen is clearly going to be white. Alright, we got our heather blue. And we got our bleached linen. Yeah, okay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. How's it going? The stream's going well. The painting is going poorly. But I'm new, you know, be nice. I did the robe on this guy ages ago, and then I kind of, like, stopped. And I was going to paint this pirate. But then I thought, no, screw it. We'll finish the wizard first. And then destroy the pirate, you know? How are you? Let me ask you about the homeless thing. I am changing states at the moment. So I was in Victoria last year, and now we're heading to, I don't know if you know Australia. Victoria's right at the bottom. And now we're heading to Queensland, which is right at the top. So the house that we're moving into still has tenants in it till the 18th. And then we see if our stuff arrives the 18th. We might still be in a hotel a little bit longer. Bob Ross 2019. This is like Bob Ross, the miniature version, right? I've always wanted to do a Bob Ross like stream because Matt's made me watch like a heap of his art and painting stuff before. It was 2 drops of blue? No, 1 drop of blue and 1 drop of this. And like,
fresh linen.
It's so like amazing what he makes. Like, you're like, okay, this looks like nothing. And then all of a sudden, like, he does something and it's amazing. Sugar is going mental and is painting. I mean, I'm not going too mental. Like, this is ridiculous, okay? So, like, this is my palette. I'm working on, like, a little kitchen tile here. Ew, I just dropped a whole heap of paint. Don't tell anyone. Don't drop the brush. Oh, my God. Okay, so that looks like a whole heap that I'm mixing up here just to put on his gem. I always feel like I'm wasting the paints. Like, that is a lot of paint, and all I'm going to need is, like, probably 1/8 of that. Like, I don't even know. This is a nice blue colour we're making, though. And can you see that? I'm still dripping this highlight that I made all over the desk. That's great. Good stuff. Bob Ross is dead, yeah. And I'm his reincarnation? Hardly. Like, I have nowhere near the amount of grace as Bob Ross did. Bob Ross was an amazing gentleman. Bob Ross Twitch stream is my favourite, is my second favourite Twitch stream after Sugar. Oh, thank you. Can I, like, stream his stream and my stream and paint what he's painting? Like, can I, instead of just painting, like, you know, one of his episodes, can I play his Twitch stream inside my Twitch stream and paint along with it? Is that against copyright? You're homeless, temporarily moving states, and been living in a hotel since the 20th and possibly till the 18th. Look, there we go. We got, that doesn't even look blue because I painted it brown, and I don't think the blue's covering the brown that well. But you do the gem after the wash, apparently. I do like the wash. I'm not gonna lie, this wash, like, it works. It gives it depth. Like, it looked like just crappy brown pole earlier, but now it looks like an aged wooden stick. Like, fangirling over my own. I've been recently playing Path of Exile. Yeah? Who did I see in that the other day? Everybody. Actually, there were, like,
Probably
3
Timmy.
people. That's it, Timmy was on it.
Yeah, so
There were 3 people on it, though.
it's free, so it's something that Timmy would play. He only plays free.
Ash, were you on Path of Exile?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, I've seen just a heap of people on my list. Oh, Happy Socks was on it as well. Playing that. And it's like, isn't it just free Diablo? But Timmy owns Diablo.
Yeah, but he only plays free shit.
But he owns Diablo already.
Mm.
He might as well just play Diablo. My partner's ripping off his bandage. We both gave plasma today. I've already ripped off mine. It just looks like injected heroin. It's good stuff. I think it would be easier following along a recorded episode. Yeah, maybe I should do a practice run first, right? He doesn't have a Twitch stream. He's dead. No, Neon, there's a Bob Ross channel that consistently plays The Art of Painting, like, all 10,000 episodes in a loop.
Bob Ross's stuff is copyright free because it's PBS.
Yeah, it was public broadcast, wasn't it? Yeah, they play the reruns of his show. I don't want your blood.
Look at my hair.
Oh, gross. It's covered in hair. Oh, that's why it hurt so much. I thought you were just being a pussy, but I don't have hair on my arm there.
Oh, fuck, it kills. Fuck.
Oh, so you're not financially wrecked, you're all good. Yeah, like, we've got food. And, in fact, like, my partner's work pays for the hotel that we're temporarily staying in. But, yeah, we're just moving state. And
You should show him the hotel.
yeah, you want to see my hotel? Like, we have the weirdest bedroom ever. Because it's behind this glass door over here. I don't even know where I'm aiming the camera anymore. I don't know. If you see a glass window, that's our bedroom. Oh, yeah, there. That's our bedroom. Behind this glass door. Alright? That's weird. And my kids, yeah, in a second hotel that's attached to our hotel room. Second hotel room. He's in a whole different hotel. On Twitch for some reason, understandable. Yeah, but Path of Exile's harder than Diablo? Fair enough. It's not as bad as heroin. What did I say? Meth? I don't even remember what I said. Do you know the streamer called Daddy Dick? No, I don't. Does he have a dad bod? Everyone loves a dad bod. Hey, Dean! In Boston, I've seen a lot of people do heroin. Look, like, mad. You know, like, okay, so this was the first time I gave plasma today. It was the first time I've donated in, like, over 4 years, because I've always been significantly low in iron. But so with plasma, they take out your blood, they spin it around, they take the yellow stuff out, and then they put the blood back in you, so I get my iron back, so I won't get, like, as sick as I usually do from donating blood. But last time I donated blood, I had, like, these huge bruises, and it looked like the world's worst track marks ever. And, like, just the way this is bruising already, like, I feel it. I'm gonna look like a junkie in a week, I know. And then I'm gonna have a stream that says I'm homeless and my arms are gonna be like spider veined. It'll be great. What are you up to, Dean? Okay, so we've done the base coat of the staff jam, which was 1 drop of heather blue and 1 drop of bleached linen. And we're gonna wash it. We're gonna mix 2 drops of water into 1 drop of heather blue over the gem. So I mean, like, okay, again, like, let's leak all our paint everywhere. I've got like a whole heap of blue left, and I'm just gonna make another blue now, apparently, because this blue is different. My son's up and awake. He's trying to get a cookie. Where did my blue even go? Here's my blue. I donated sadness because that's all I can give. I appreciate your sadness. I actually have no idea if people are dropping biddies or anything because I don't have any of my bots up or running. How do you find out those things on a mobile? Like, I mean, I'm so... Like, if someone follows, does it tell me? Or do I just not know? Thanks for a follow, whoever did it today that I haven't thanked because I'm unaware. Just eat iron? Hell yeah. I'm Carl. Hi, Carl. Carl. Get Streamlabs app. Oh, that makes sense. You know what app I almost downloaded, but then I thought I'd spare you all the misery? I'm in the Twitch Sings beta, and then they sent me an email the other week, like, we put you in our beta and you haven't used me yet. I was like, should I download this? Should I make everyone's ears bleed? But I haven't downloaded it. Okay, so there's a lot of, like, blue that we're making here. Why am I homeless? How good is the clickbait on my title, guys? I live in Australia, and I used to live in Victoria, which is right down the bottom, and now I'm moving to Queensland. So I've been living in a hotel for a while, and the house that I'm moving to in Queensland still has people in it till the 18th, and then, till the 17th, I don't know, we get our keys for it on the 18th. And then we see if our stuff arrives, or if it doesn't, like a lot of other people's has reportedly, like, not done this Christmas period. Special guest on stream. Who's the special guest? My son eating a cookie? No, he got sent back to bed. He's been on the stream before. He came out once. I saw Tom Tom. And then, like, even, like, when I really, really first started streaming, and he was like, ooh, he would have been 3, maybe 2.5. He was on my lap watching me do a quest line, asking me what enemies mean and making me spell words. And then heaps of people mocked me because I spelt the word wrong. Like, he was like, spell enemy for me. And I was sitting here, like, spelling it. And everyone in my chat was like, you know, you just did that wrong. I was like, shh, you know? So it's just temporary. Yeah, it's just temporary. I mean, it feels like forever. Like, so we left our house on the 18th. On the 18th, people came into our house and packed absolutely everything up. And we went to a hotel. And on the 19th, they put everything on the truck. And then we went to the hotel in Victoria. And then we went on an airplane. And then we were in a hotel for 1 night, moved to a different hotel for a week, then moved back to that original hotel for 1 night. And that was like this tiny ass room. The first time we were in the hotel, it was alright. The second time we're in this really tiny room that smelled like cigarettes, and I swear I got cancer. And now we're in this hotel till at least the 18th. And if our stuff doesn't arrive on the 18th, we're going to be sent back to a different hotel. So it's temporary, but like, it's annoying, you know? Sugar is the special guest on her stream. I mean, I'd hope I'm on my own stream. It will be weird the day that someone else starts streaming on my account. Then I'll be like, oh, those emails that I get and delete, I think they're like spam mail. I get them all the time saying people are trying to log into my account. Is it really me? I'll be like, they must have been real. I just delete them. Alright, metal staff ends. I mean, oh shit, I put blue over the bit that's meant to be black. Shit, oh fuck, it keeps falling over. Okay. Metal staff ends, hair and stony ground base. Okay, so again guys, we're going for this. And I've already missed, like, I need to redo his red sleeves and his red chest where I completely missed. Should I redo that now? before I do this overcoat wash thing, what was the red that I made? Did I make that with red and yellow mixed together? We need 1 drop of brilliant red mixed with 1 drop of dragon red to just kind of do like behind his staff. I left blank, and also like just his little bit of his sleeve there under his hand is not red when it should be red. So how long until you mod me here too? How long till you send me the $75 that my moderators need to send me to get moderation? Brilliant red. Just ripping out all my paints. I'm going to be sad actually, because then I'll have to work out where all my paints go again. Oh, remember when I mixed black with like 7 drops of water because I was trying to make dark highlight color to wash over? Guys, dark highlight is an actual color. And I was just meant to paint that over everything. Dragon red. Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay. 1 drop of dragon and 1 drop of brilliance. Did I shake that enough? Like, I'm scared I'm not shaking him enough. Handled expertly. I'm just making it up as I go. Look, you know, like, I've only painted miniatures like 7 times, I'm gonna say. So I used to paint them at PAX. There was always at PAX, Reaper would give you a miniature and you'd sit down and you'd use all the paints there provided by Reaper, and paint minis. And I used to love doing that. And I did that years and years and years in a row. And then I thought, fuck it, this year. And I bought the, like, learn to paint kit thing. And so now I'm learning to paint really poorly. We don't love you because you're a genius. I hope that's not the feature in me you love, because then you wouldn't love me. Right? Rip Sugar's mental state. Isn't it always Rip though? Okay, like okay, there's this tiny ass crack that I have to get the brush through, like without touching the staff, because I should have done the staff after I've done this part. Guys, this is pressure. How about I just do his sleeve? No, if I do his sleeve first, it'll be wet in it. I can't do this. Like, I'm actually, like, unable to do this. Okay, we've hit the staff, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going anyway. I didn't put any water in this, but it still feels thin. Maybe I didn't shake it enough. This is going bad. Okay, I'll take you in on that. 2 years and 4 months. 2 years and 4 months what? 2 years and 4 months to what? My blue is still wet. Now I've got blue all over my finger. I just want $75, Neon. That's all I want. And then you can be a moderator. That's the fee. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay, we got his sleeve red. You guys can't see this. I'm gonna take photos of this later and put it on my Instagram, I swear. I have fully painted the back side of the staff red. This is not the same red that is actually his jacket, even though I mixed exactly the same color red that this book told me to mix last time, which means either I fudged up now or I fudged up last time. I probably fudged up last time, because I'm pretty confident it said 1 dragon, 1 brilliant. And I did that. You guys saw me do that, you know? I hear Demon trashing Sugar's room. No, Matt's just filling up water. Ice? Ice. Making ice.
Gas machine. Cocksucking thing.
Okay, I mean, this red is really runny. I feel like I didn't shake it enough. There's a little bit of, like, sleeve in here that I need to get. Can I maybe shake these and try again? It's the world's worst noise, guys. I'm so sorry. That's even worse than the time I opened all those gem boxes in a row. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna try and mix this again with the 1 red. See, this red is like really watery. I like dry off its top. Clean a little bit with my palette up. Let me start this red again. Okay, cool. We got a nice clean palette. And we've like, I feel like there was just a heap of water at the top of this red, you know? Okay, that looks thicker. All right, we're good, we're good. Do you get a credit card before 18? That's what I was insinuating. Oh, go get one of those Visa gift cards from your local post office or Walmart, I suppose would sell them.
Walmart.
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 Or Publix. Or Safeway. Do they have Safeway or is that us?
Tesco.
Tesco?
England.
Barnes and Noble might have them. I don't know. That was the hotel room that doesn't belong to us. Oh, was that ours? Okay. That was someone else.
Close his door because, like, he can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, this looks a lot thicker. Like, Jesus. Like on there, that color here looks a lot thicker than the color I was using. I think like my red wasn't well mixed inside the bottle. And so we're gonna put this on my wizard, and now I can't get my phone. There we go. Stand. We got it. We got it. I'm gonna brush it all off the thing, because this was like a pro tip that I got told, was to like mix your paints and then wipe your paintbrush off and then load it. Yeah. There we go. I'm a professional now. Jesus. Okay, that was way thicker. That went straight on. Without any like bullshit. Okay. We did something wrong. But we fixed it. Now we have finished our robe that we should have finished last time I painted this guy. Under his beard, like his robe, I suppose. And like your underarm area would be robe. Content 2019. Isn't it the best? Like it's just the way to start a years of streaming is with some miniature painting, I suppose. I don't know. Come live with me. Where do you live? Goobanoose? Goobanoose? Gobbanoose? Gob would be 1B. Goobanoose? Goobanoose. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and so now we're up to like these metal ends and these hair. We got it. We got it. Right in behind his stick was not painted before, but now it is. In California, damn, I would love to live in California. I have heaps of mates in California. And I've been told they know how to flaunt it. It would probably take a while for my stuff to get to California. That's the issue. Okay. Base coat the hair and stony ground base with a mix of 2 drops of bleached linen and 1 mix of ebony flesh. I need black and white. Base coat the hair and stony ground. Base coat the metal staff ends with dragon bronze. That'll be in the box somewhere. Okay, base coat the hair and stony ground base with a mix of 2 drops of white, 1 drop of black. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let me just clean up over here on the palette. Hi there, what time is it for you right now? 8:30. I'm literally using my phone, which is what I use for a clock. How do I read those clocks? 8:25. It's 8:25. I had to read an analog clock for you. Jesus. How much sugar in the new Smash Bros? What would be my ulti? Like, what would it be if I was in Smash Brothers? Would it be like my red hair would glow like Super Saiyan and I'd just have a ring of rage? I'd turn into an orangutan, maybe? My audio isn't working. Is it? Mic check? Maybe close or reopen your window or app, depending on if you're on the phone. Well, I hear voice, maybe you've turned it down. Yeah, so like, if you're in like Chrome, you might have like an audio mute sign. Why am I vocalizing instructions to him when he can't hear me? 2 white, 1 black. Here. This noise, man. 1 black. Where's black? I put it back in the box. Okay, let me just line them up so I'm not so confused. Red hair Donkey Kong. There wasn't a redhead in Donkey Kong, was there? Did she have long plaits? Did Tiny have red hair? Was it that girl who sold this? Was it Candy? Are you talking about Candy? New trade gameplay looks nice. Bold choice for the new graphics. Though, yeah, they went a little less voxular with their new update. We now have 3D models, as you can see. 3D models that paint other 3D models, you know? 2 white, 1 black. Yes, 2 white, 1 black. I'm gonna get these on the goddamn tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everybody in the house, come on. You inject the heroin and turn into a wizard from World of Warcraft. Oh man, they're skanky. I didn't even want to be their friend. Fucking junkies always asking me for mana crystals. I ain't got time for that. You guys find your own mana. Bowser had Super Saiyan hair, did he? Should I be mixing these paints with like my paintbrush stem instead? Okay. And guys, that pro tip of wiping your brush, unloading and reloading. What was I even colouring? Her hair and the stony ground. There's like hardly any ground at this guy's feet. Come on. I'm not gonna lie, this stream is more voxality than Trove. Is it bad? It's hotel Wi-Fi. What do you expect? Wow, this... Oh no, it is stony. I was like, this is just straight up black. But no, it's this grey colour. It's grey. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay. We got this. We got this. How am I meant to... Oh no, I don't actually... I'm not actually meant to paint the actual bottom. I should be able to hold there, but I'm just bad and my paintbrush is going there because I have like the dexterity of a horse. I'm assuming horses have really bad fine motor skills here. It's just assuming. I actually know nothing about horses. Just pray to Bob Ross and he may answer. Instead of Jesus, yeah, I've noticed I've actually yelled Jesus quite a few times this stream. My bad. Please, Bob, help. Help me, Bob. Alright, and her hair was this colour as well, like a stony witch grey. Okay. Guys, I feel like this went alright in the end. We saved it. I just coloured her neck in hair colour. So instead of having a neck, her hair is just flowing over her neck wildly because she just has as much hair as that selfie I put in my Discord the other week. Alright. I don't even want to base coat the bottom of the dragon stuff. I think we can call this done and go on to the pirate. Also, do you like my water bottle? I drunk the wine so I could wash my paint in here. I didn't want to do it in like an actual glass in case it like stained the side of it or something. Like, I'm not sure. Are you painting a D&D miniature? I sure am. I'm doing a wizard. I just finished the wizard. I swear I'll take a real photo and put it on my Instagram. But he looks like this. I think it's a she. She looks like this. But now we're going to do the pirate. And he's going, oh look, that's all the colours they sell. Because I don't want to do the gnome. He's tiny and really difficult looking. So I'm going to skip all the gnome parts where it teaches you mad techniques and just start on the pirate now. Right? Like, do I need to... I feel like it's teaching me an order. Like, I should do this. How to paint Ingrid. Oh no, it doesn't tell me any more techniques. Paint techniques. Hands-on. Yeah, no, let's just go with the pirate. What do you, you reckon? But my wizard's done. And, I'll take a photo of him later. Like, I can't take a photo of him now because I'm using my phone. I think it's a she. Does she have a name? Hold on, they called this Ingrid the gnome. Does the wizard have a name? No, they didn't name the wizard? This seems really rude. Oh no, it's Annie Ryan. Anarian? Anarian?
Anarian?
Anarian? Hey, how are you, Neiman? Bob Ross D&D character models. Yeah.
Fucking Neiman.
Anarian. Fucking Neiman. What is that from?
It's from,
That movie where they're in like the army.
no.
No?
That's
gonna
from
kill me now.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Are they in the army in Whiplash?
What do you think, fucking Neiman?
I don't remember.
Why would you give it to Neiman? You have a retarded calculator who's going to try and turn on TV with it.
No.
I haven't seen it.
No, I feel like... What is that army movie I'm thinking of? Where there's a retard guy and he kills himself in the bathroom.
Oh, it's Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, okay.
Gomer Pyle.
That's totally what I'm thinking of. Thinking of a whole different movie up here, Neiman. Neiman, did your name come from Whiplash? Is that where you got your name from? But you were Neiman before he was Neiman because maybe you're older?
Whiplash has been out like for a year.
Has it?
Yeah. JJ, what's his name? The guy who played JJ Jameson. He won an Oscar.
Oh, the Spider-Man man.
Yeah, he got a Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, really? For Whiplash?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
You watch like the whole movie pretty much in clip form.
Maybe I've seen it in memes. Alright, we're going to do the pirate. I'm going to scrap all these colours. Be right back. I just super wet myself by putting the tap on and it was like, that's great. Good stuff. Alright, pirate time. So here we have Hajad, the pirate. Section of the figures are listed fully. Okay, so we got a base coat. The skin is dark highlights, which, guys, we discovered was its own actual colour that I've lost somewhere. The skin is made of dark highlights. The lining is 2 parts ebony flesh to 1 part water. Okay. The pants are heather blue. I mean, does it tell me what I should paint first? Right. It doesn't tell me in any particular order what I should paint first. Sugar needs Jesus, do I? I don't even believe in Jesus. I'm Jewish.
Jeebus.
Jeebus, help me. I need, what, Moses? I don't know. Okay. What part of him, where is he, should I paint first? This is better if I know it's worse. Personally, I'm thinking to do his skin first because it seems like the darkest color, and I noticed that paints are thick enough that if I get the brown absolutely everywhere, when I paint his jacket, it'll hide over the brown that I fucked up. Do we think that makes sense? They've done his eyes. How am I meant to do his eyes? How am I meant to paint while holding a lollipop? I didn't think this through. I got this lollipop from downstairs at reception. They had a full bouquet of lollipops. It was really exciting. Is it true that a characteristic of Judaism is an overly long nose? Pretty long.
That's right.
No, I don't have a super big nose, actually. My brother does. Rowan has a big nose. Hi, Rowan. Your nose is big. But it is. It's like a very common stereotype that Jews have big noses. But, do I have a big nose, guys? Come on. Rate my nose. Did you know this, by the way, as a fun fact? In between your thumb and your index finger is the size of your fucking nose. Just like your foot is the size of between here and here. Ah, right? Name it is what my son gave me 15 years ago. He said it was the name of a god in one of his cartoons he watched when he was 3. Like a Greek god or something? And you stuck with it? That's heaps cool. You let your son decide your gamer tag. That's hectic. Well, yours is, I'd say, above average. It's not a full-blown Are you saying I have a above average size nose here? I'll kill you. Alright, I'm going to do his flesh, which was just dark highlights, which is its own colour. Alright. That noise is bad. Let's put it over here. I mean, should I be using... I don't know which brush to use here. This one looks pointier at the end and longer, so I could kind of like... But this one looks a little bit fatter and stumpier. Is that meant for like... I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Let's paint this boy. Done. Easy. There we go. Finished. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. Come on, Bob Ross, help me. He has no hair, does he? Yeah, no, he's bald. Okay. This looks ridiculous because, like, I kind of, like, dolloped a whole heap of paint just right on top of it, right? But, it, like, covered over, like, his nose details and his eye socket details. So he just looks like a big round head at the moment. So I'm going to have to, like, thin out that paint and, like, spread it around a little bit or something. Plain brushes are meant to be used for detail items. Flat brushes are for big areas. But, like, okay, so this, shorter, fatter, pointy... This shorter, fatter one, it, like, its point seems fatter than this point. But this point's really far away, so if I went to, like, hit him in the eye, I feel like, you know, the brush would just bend and it would just, like, you know? But, like, if I hit him in the eye with that, I feel like it would draw too big of a circle as well. Like, I don't know. Do you paint miniatures, Neiman?
Yeah, Neiman. You fucking paint miniatures, Neiman.
Yeah, okay, I've put too much paint on him again. Like, I can't even see his abs anymore. This guy had a mad, like, six-pack, and now he's just, like, paint dad bod. Maybe as it dries, it'll fix itself. Okay, and then his arms. His hands are actually in gloves? No, he's got little cufflinks on. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Guys, I painted one of these the other week at the last hotel we're at. Not the last hotel we're at, the hotel before that. It just ended up being green on top of green on top of green. I just made a super green man with different shades of green. I mean, he's meant to be wearing army clothing, so what else was I meant to do besides green? He's got like a light green shirt, dark green booties, and then like mustard green flaps on his bags. Like, I don't know. I should feel bad about it, you know? And all the rest, yeah, I said it. You just barely touch the eye to make the dot. I mean, I'm just really bad at this though. You know, like, I'm not good at it. Change the lighting so I can like see properly because I've missed like a whole like heap of his like, not a cheekbone, collarbone. Okay, back to his hand. I just painted the treasure chest. Just straight up smashed it all over the treasure chest. Pro tip, guys, if you just airbrush them, all one colour, they look done. Was that even a part of his arm? Yeah, he has a sleeveless coat on, okay. Trying to like dab in between his fingers there. I just painted the treasure chest. There we go. Sugar is a surgeon for tiny people. I would be the worst surgeon. I'd be like quaking and I'd accidentally nip the wrong artery and then be bad. Homeless Australian Simulator. Is that what we should call the stream? Guys, I'm homeless by choice. Not even actually. I got told to live here. I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm gonna change this lighting. It's gonna be super brutal. Do I look good in this lighting? I can't see him though. My hands are getting like crampy from like holding this. What happens if I move my phone a little bit more, like move that away? And then move my water bottle. It'll do. Painting and there's heaps of board games that we own that came with little people. Like I own Shadows over the Camelot and it came with like the Saxons and the other people that were around at the time, the Saxons.
Picts.
The Picts, yeah. And I could paint them all along with the hero people, but I feel like I'm just gonna ruin them, you know? I almost called them the Yaxons. Jesus, my hand has a cramp. Well, you started the stream with alright, but you look more pale than you actually are. I am super white. It's not just this bad lighting. I just am super white. But if I put on down lights, it looks really bad as well. Now, see, now I don't know if I can see the guy enough. What if I put the lamp is like this fixed shape too. Like I can't even like put it underneath me or something weird. And now I'm half blind in this eye. Yeah, I can't see him. Do you reckon we should try the down lights? Sorry, I was away on Discord. How dare you? Where are your down lights? Is that? I mean, now I can see the guy, but also I look terrible. You look terrible anyway, sugar. Okay. Let's finish these dark highlights before it dries up on my palette. My hand hurts. I'm assuming that's his little hand here holding the knife that I just coloured by accident. Totally was not meant to hit that blade. But I did. Let's just call it a happy little accident. What exactly is that? Oh, his cuff is tied. Okay, I need to do footsies, sir. Okay, so as the paint dried, he got his detail back in his abs and his face. Definitely better with the down lights. Alright. Alrighty then. Take your word for it. Okay, I'm just accidentally colouring the ground while I colour his toesies. Alright, more happy accidents. It gives this guy character. He'll have lots of that. Jesus Christ, this is hard. What's the face palms for? Is the lighting worse or better? Like, I don't know, man. Delay makes this so hard when you're like commenting on my lighting. Ten out of 10. I'm uploading this to YouTube. Okay, we've got 1 foot left to go. And then that's all his... I'm going to recolor his skull where I've like missed this hunk here. Okay, now I'll do his other foot. This could be because in the newer manuals of D&D, I almost fell off the chair. Holy shit! In the newer manuals of D&D, there was a rogue that was a pirate, and he could do cannonballs or something like that. A cannoneer. Was it called a cannoneer? And that's why I'm thinking cannonballs. This could be that, because I really did enjoy like cannonballs. I really enjoyed playing a rogue. Does a cannoneer get sneak attack? It's the only reason I want to be a rogue. I love it. But I also love my rogue was an arcane trickster, and that's just utility upon utility upon utility upon everything. Just keep saying the word utility in a circle. And I suppose I'll just have to be a buccaneer. Was it called a buccaneer maybe? I don't know, I'm just making shit up.
There's a buccaneer now.
There's buccaneer now, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
It's a duelist. It's a tank.
But it's also a rogue.
Yeah, it's like a tank rogue after a fashion.
Is he one-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. How often should I change my water? We have our man. Look, I feel like this lighting's good enough for you guys to appreciate my wizard again. Nah, like, this phone doesn't focus. And I can't tap the screen to force it to focus. Okay. His head is still... You know what? That piece on his head I keep missing. It's just that I'm painting it. And then I'm putting my finger directly on it to hold him. So let's just paint his scalp, because I scalped him. Okay. And then not touch him while we read the next instructions. Okay. So his lining, I assume we do last, right? No. Okay, so his lining is like around his belt, his vest, and his little 3/4 panties. And maybe if I do it now, I can make it thick and then color over it again. I feel bad for the people who paint griffins. Man, I was watching this guy stream painting D&D minis, and like he had one that was like, okay, probably let's go with the size of this guy. And he was holding a book though instead of a chest. And the book had a little sigil on it. So like this chest has little like little buckles and hinges, but this book that this guy's miniature was holding had a sigil on it. The guy had his camera way up in it, like it was fully zoomed in and focused, and he was just like in one like graceful ass flick, and like he colored in the sigil, and it didn't even go off the lines. Like I was like, so like he's the type of person who can do griffins without pain. Or my partner did. We don't have it here. It'd be like packed up in the house. My partner did this water wyvern thing, and it looked really cool because he just used heaps of the shading stuff on it and gave it all this depth and everything. So nice. Okay, I think I'm going to do the lining next. But I have to make sure I don't miss any lining and then go back like real upset about it. Alright, so we need 2 parts ebony, 1 part water. Do. 1 part water? Yeah. Should I use this brush? I'm going to use this brush. So you're painting the little people. I'm trying to paint the little people. I painted a wizard. And now I'm going to try and paint, almost put my paintbrush in my mouth. Paint a pirate. So I'm going to use this littler brush now and see if it helps me and like with my thin lines that I'm going to try and create. But this is thin paint, so it runs like I don't even know. Okay, we're going around his vest with this. Jesus. How many times can I say Jesus? Is it hard to paint? So incredibly hard. I was just saying, I've seen people who do it who were really good, but I'm bad and I should feel bad.
Tim's good at it.
Yeah, our mate Tim can do it.
Stuff's really good.
Like, okay, I'm just meant to be lining this, but I'm just gonna like cover the bottom and then paint over it with white. It's just, we don't learn doing this though. We learn it some full ass cowboy ways up in here. I know it said 2 to 1 with water, but I feel like I probably only wanted a half a drop of water. I'd be so shaky. Yeah, I am. Like, I go in to paint and I quake the whole way in. I've only really done it like, I'm gonna say 7 times, because they have it for free at PAX, and when we went, I used to love every year just sitting and painting. And this year I caved and I bought this learn to paint kit. It came with a couple of colours and a couple of instructions, but it doesn't make you good at it.
You moved the line.
I moved the line?
The line was like...
Oh, the nerd line? Yeah, I crossed the line of nerdism. Now I'm not a nerd until I do LARP, I believe. No, I'm not a nerd till I make a diorama of a D&D map.
I was pretty bad then.
I need to count how many people ask if you're homeless. I think we're at like 6.
Are you homeless?
Well, I mean, my title definitely says, am homeless, or still homeless.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are you homeless?
Are you homeless? Yes. Can you not see the cars and the gutter?
Yeah. The plasma TV behind me.
Yeah. Help me, I'm homeless. Fancy TV. Okay, I mean, this lighting is bad and I should feel bad. Which I do. I'm gonna line like Dippity his little pants and liner now. Jesus Christ, like, this is, guys, confession time. This is like 90% of the reason why I don't put on makeup. Imagine me trying to do like a winged eyeliner. I'm like, that's what would happen. That's why I don't try. Fuck it. I just lined half his goddamn foot, you know? Just line in there. Let's just run some lines over here. This, I feel like, was the wrong brush choice. Gonna change brushes. I don't know how I feel about this brush. Classic cardboard box. Yeah, I mean, homelessness is it's really getting upgraded. What is this? This must be like a 4-star hotel. I'm just like, I've picked up a little bit more brown just before it dries to go back over his arms where I've like overlined it. Eek. Oh man. You know what? Now I've just smudged his abs and his whole right set of abs are just a darker black. Happy little accidents, guys. We're good. Okay, that was our attempt at lining.
Yeah.
His pants are heather blue. That we can do. Heather blue.
Heather blue. Earth hollow blue.
It is a house if it has a peephole thing. You know what? It does have a peephole. It does. I don't know who would peep at. The real challenge is trying to finger paint, you know. I'm a really good finger painter. I've also decided I'm really good at colouring in. I bought a colouring in book and I coloured in Rubble from Paw Patrol. And I'm quite proud of it. I like this heather blue. Like, it's that really nice, like, deep sky type of colour. Almost like a heather blue. It's nice though, it's good. It's a nice pant colour. I just want this guy's pants in general, actually. They look cozy. Like, kind of loose and free. Comfy pants. Painting his little butt crack. Why are we slapping the figurines? What? Okay. I need to do the inside of his pants. I need to do his gooch zone, guys. Up his leggedy. Right in there. Just get right in there. Yeah. I feel like I didn't put enough heather blue up on my palette. Is this... I don't know which part here is actually the little sash and which is his pants. So we're just going to paint it blue. And then paint over it in red later. I accidentally got some wet brown on my paintbrush. Start again, holy shit. Hello, can I talk to your boyfriend? You totally can, Moist Fist. You just write something and I'll read it out loud. He's clicking a lot, he's playing Fallout. Okay, I'm gonna need some heather blue, some more of it. I didn't finish his pants with the little bit that I pushed out. Pushed out, that sounds disgusting, right? Yeah, like legit. I ran out of blue when I have like the world's tiniest amount left. It's like that awkward moment when you're like super full when it's literally just one bite left from the plate, but the opposite. So now I need to portion out a heap of blue just for like a cuff. Like just that. Come on. Can I recommend a movie? I just watched it. I watched Hereditary. Amazing horror movie. Please watch it. I totally hate horror movies. Even movies that aren't horror movies, but then have just the occasional spook in it. No, I'll cry. Cannot do horror. What's it about? Genetics, maybe? Like, they inherit something? Without too many spoilers. Did anyone watch Bird Box? Can someone explain, like, I'm 5? Maybe on DM, if no one wants to see spoilers. Just the whole plot of Bird Box, please, because I haven't got the time to watch it. I don't think I can be bothered, but I'd like to know about it. Okay, now I've got all this spare blue left after I've done that little bit of cups. I recommend Chinese bootleg, you never know what you get. Oh yeah, I did a Chinese bootleg version of Donnie Darko. Heaps of people had always told me, watch it. And I downloaded it, and it obviously wasn't it. Because, like, I was watching, like, almost this Blair Witch type of thing. Where, like, there was this blue floaty orb that kind of reminded me of Navi from Link. Floating around and chasing someone down a road type of thing. And I, like, sat there watching it, wondering what was so great about this movie for, like, 20 minutes. Till I realised this isn't the movie, because it has none of the actors.
JP's playing Path of Exile.
Oh, that's who I saw playing Poe. Yeah. The grandma passes on is that trying to say demon? Yeah, a demon to a naive family. Donnie Darko is my favourite movie. Sorry you didn't like it. I don't think I watched it. I think I downloaded it, and it wasn't Donnie Darko. It was just, okay, like this blue orb was chasing a guy down a road for a weirdly long time, and nothing else seemed to happen. So I closed it. Maybe one day I'll, like, get the actual movie and I'll give it a go. Because so many people say they love it, and that's why I went to watch it. But Chinese bootlegs, man, they get ya. Okay, I'm just repainting his pants over and over. Is anything else on this guy blue? No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright, so we got our pants done. Bird box is the birds in a box of 2 hours slowly dying. I can imagine that. I'm gonna get new water because this looks brown. Okay, so last time I painted, I did the green man. There's a heap of green pigment still stuck at the bottom of this wine bottle. I just can't get it out. No, but I really do want to know what Bird Box is about. If someone can DM me, just like full spoilers, because I can't be bothered to watch it. Pants are here, the blue. The sash and armbands are brilliant red. Brilliant. Let's get some brilliant red up in here. I've got some water in here. It didn't really go through. And put this red here. How much red do you think we need? Alright, so we're gonna do the sash, which like I believe I painted a whole heap of the sash just blue and I've mixed it into the pants. But I'm gonna stick to that. Because the sash looks like it has, oh no, it does have 2 layers. It's where the lining is meant to be the other layer. But I just threw liner over it. Alright, cool. Cool, we're good. Let's colour in this sash. Come on, Bob Ross. Help me. Okay, I just totally scribbled on his pants. Like, I don't know how well you can see any of this. Like, but I just fully fucked him up. Look at this and, like, try and, like, dab it off while it's wet. Oh, I just blended it in. This is bad. This is real bad. Really, really bad. Okay, I need a new piece of paper towel because this is just fucked up. Okay. Why is there so much brown in this brush? What is happening here? How come it's not washing out? Oh wow, there's a heap of brown in this brush. Okay. Remember how I got new water? That didn't last long. Okay, back to the red, I swear. Okay. Without scribbling all over his pants. Like, I'm trying to, like, steady my elbow on something, but I cannot. I cannot do it. Alright, so far so good, guys. Haven't destroyed him yet. Holy shit. How am I meant to get this bottom bit? Okay. I should go to Good Games and buy some bigger miniatures, you know? I mean, I know they're called miniatures, but like, I just want something that's an average size. So I don't have to worry about all this accuracy. Like, they should have beginner ones, you know? For people who, like, don't have skill to not feel so bad about themselves. He's coming along okay. I'm not gonna get too glum just yet. I just dipped my brush in the black lining, so I need to clean that off and start again. Like, why is that lining still wet? I should have just painted straight over that, you know? Okay. So there's a belt buckle somewhere in this sash that I'm apparently meant to paint. There is a belt and a belt buckle inside this sash. And, like, the sash is, like, not even a millimeter big. And that shit's got layers. Like, I'm just going to paint it red. Paint the black and the buckle on later. So there we go. I've just done it like a flat red across his waist, even though it's meant to be like red and then a little bit of black and then a smudge of gold. Like, he's got the skill for that. Come on, man. And these cufflinks seem just easy enough. I say as I scribble all over his arm. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, he has another cuffling over here, up on his little treasure chest. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, is that a whole heap of his hand that I forgot to paint? Oh dear, guys. Okay. So here's our issue. Again, like it doesn't zoom in. Just under his cufflink there, like there's the inside of his hand between the treasure chest. And I totally didn't do it. Oh, man is off to bed. Good night, Neiman. Thank you for stopping by.
Fucking Neiman.
My partner's cursing a name again. I'm going to watch this movie. And I'm going to crop out this section. And I'm going to start getting the reference. Okay, I need some more dark highlight up in this to do the inside of his hand that I just neglected. Didn't even see it there. Just assumed it was not important. Oh, I won't paint there. Now I need to. I wonder if I put, like, okay guys, if I put some water on top of the brown, will it reconstitute it or would it make it too thin to use? We'll give it a whirl. What do we reckon is going to happen? I only want like a tiny little bit of water. Because like I've got brown here, it's just that it's set or something, you know? Maybe I should mix it with the bottom of my paintbrush. Oh. I mean, it did reconstitute it, but it turned it into like a skin. And did you know you can't reuse paint? There you go. I've learnt. So what happened here was like, jeez, I don't want to show you because like this is really like wet, but like now I've just got this weird ring. Alright, give me some goddamn dark highlight up in here to do his palm. Like I need like the teeniest littlest bit. Okay, that'll do. Pick the miniature up without dropping him. Okay, just the inside of his hand, like a little bit like so. Oh, and while we're here, we can just fix up his abs that I destroyed earlier. Yeah, there we go. Reline his abs, or like repaint his abs because I lined them too much. Okay, got the inside of his hand done. Let me just do a little bit more here near this little cuff link. Oh, I think that was part of the sword, and that's why I left it. Well, this looks like a whole different dark highlight color. It might just be like the whole wet paint. Like dry paint is a different color, right? Because now I'm just doing all these touch-ups on him. Is that his collarbone or is that the vest? Oh, okay. We forgot like this is the back of his neck V. I just assumed that was all vest, but it's actually his neck. Alright, good thing we got more bloody dark highlight out here. Okay. God, he has good arms. Can I be attracted to this figurine? Can you be attracted to miniatures? He has really nice arms. Okay. Okay, that little bit under his other arm is just sword, like sword handle. So we're good. Wash my brush out again. Blip, 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 blip. Okay, so the belt and dagger hilt are ebony flesh. Okay, so there's also a dagger tucked into, like, wow, my pants are super wet. I must have spilled a lot more water on me than I figured. Oh, he's got like a little sword tucked into his belt line as well. So his belt and that are black. Okay. Stand there, mate. Is this black? Yeah. Sorry, ebony. Is it ebony? Bloop, bloop. I knew a chick once who did this as a profession. Hey, fuck that, right? Suppose if you're good at it. Okay, yeah, I put way too much black on this belt. Okay. Am I proud of it? Not really. Did I discover another part of his chest that I completely neglected that's behind this dagger? Yes. Let's change our brush back to goddamn brown before this dries. Oh my god, it's drying. Quick, grab the brown, grab the brown. I think I got it. Yep, I got the brown in time. Just before it set. Now I've mixed black into it. Alright, that'll do, donkey. Okay. So now we have his little daggery bit in his belt. Inside his red. Okay, his vest is 4 parts bleached linen plus 1 part ebony flesh. Okay, holy shit, we're gonna make a lot of paint for just a little vest. Can't I do like a quarter of a drop of black? Like, can't I just put this white on top of this tiny little tiny spot of black that I have here? Wow, why are you homeless? What are you? Jeffrey? I am currently moving state. So I lived in Victoria, just before the new year. And our stuff is up in Queensland in storage, and we're in a hotel in Queensland, but we can't move into our house till the 18th. So we're just living in hotels, which is fancy, I suppose. It's the most fanciest homeless you can be, you know? Okay, this looks way too dark for his vest. I needed so much more white. Oh no, wait, like the more I'm mixing it, because the white's like coming in now, you know? I gotta unload and load my brush again, because like, maybe I don't, maybe I can just slap it on his back, because it's enough, like there's enough area. Okay, we've got a nice colour. We got like this grey type of like grey. This greyish type of grey happening, guys. Woo! Who are we? Me, my partner, and my son. We moved. Is that his arm there? Fuck. I missed his whole like bicep under the chest. Gonna need to get myself some more dark highlight up in here. Okay. I mean, this is a little bit grayer than the book like wanted me to go. A bit like, okay, it's okay. Why are you homeless? Buck, you know this story. You knew I was moving. We like don't get our house keys to the 18th, Buck. I'm now a Queenslandian. I live about probably 40 minutes away from Jackson. But I was in Victoria last year. Most of the homeless people are homeless by choice. I've heard that saying before. I know someone else who believes that. I mean, sometimes circumstances suck and like you end up on a gutter, I suppose. But we're homeless just because the other people don't leave our house till like the 17th or something. We don't get our keys till the 18th. And then even so, like just a lot of people have had their luggage lost or like their shipping containers lost this last moving season. So I'm kind of expecting that we get our house keys on the 18th, And then exactly like they did to us last year, we'll go there and we'll wait for our truck, and then the cunts will arrive and be like, oh, did no one tell you that we lost your shipping container? Because that happened last year to us, which was fucking fun. They came with like one shipping container out of 2, and it was the shipping container that had the barbecue and the outdoor setting, and we were like, wow, God bless, thanks. Thanks for our barbecue. I can really live here. I'm going to see if Jackson has Sugar co-stream. You totally won't from his house because apparently his computer fried itself. If he comes to my house, sure, you could. You're going to pay for that, Bok? You're going to pay for this co-stream? We'll get a Jackson face reveal live on air. Okay, look. That's alright looking, right? Like, that's not bad. So, I mean, is giving you a shipping container to live in? No, our stuff is in a shipping container. So last year when we moved, it was a shipping container and a tiny little bit, right? It was like literally like the mower, the barbecue, the outdoor setting that didn't fit in the shipping container with like everything else in our house. And when we got to our house and we were waiting for the people to give us our shipping container, they only came with the barbecue, and they told us they lost our shit. So I'm really, really just expecting it this year. Like, I've seen a lot of people have it happen to them this year. I've just totally coloured his abs, what are these called? His arms. Grey. But it's okay, because I need to get the dark highlights anyway to do this shoulder muscle. Homeless, really? Do you need help? Hoax, I'm moving state. What are we up to? We're like 10 people. Best clickbait title ever. I'm moving state and my shit's in a shipping container, and we don't get our house till the 18th. So we've been in hotels for 3 weeks. Since the 20th of December, we've been in hotels. We've been in 4, but kind of 5 different hotels. Because we're in one, then we moved to another, then we moved to another, then we moved back to this one, and now we're in another again, you know? We've been in a couple of different hotels. We've been just slothing around like homeless people. Mom, I'm hungry. Can you feed me, please? Also, can I come out? Can you come out of your basement? My kid's not screaming. Don't pretend to be my kid. He's asleep. I think he's asleep. I hope he's asleep. Hi, Boof. We're in that states. I'm in Australia. So I was in Victoria, which is the really southeast, and now I'm in Queensland, which is northeast. So I've met the sun for the first time in a year, and I got super sunburnt like the first few days I was here. It was really bad because in Melbourne, like our last year we spent in Victoria, I didn't see the sun for a whole fucking year. That shit is Antarctica's fucking anus. Like, it was so cold. There's eternal people who wonder, who's this? You know what? It's not even who is this hot homeless girl. It's who is this homeless girl sitting in front of a plasma TV with a deodorant and sunscreen in the background. Good stuff. Brizzy sun gets you every time. Oh, you in Brisbane? Like, it wrecked me. I think I have a picture on my Instagram where, like, you could see, like, complete red and complete white just here type of thing. It was bad. Just gonna do a little bit more dark highlight and go back over his arm where I coloured the vest colour all over his arm like a sloppy bitch. God will save you. Yeah, I mean, like, God will give me my goddamn keys to my goddamn house on the 18th. And hopefully he'll organise it so my luggage isn't lost. Because that was balls last year. Okay. I've just fixed up like that little bit I missed of like just under the trunk here. Okay. I'm just actually as well here, like I can see I just painted way over his shoulder. You can't see because like this camera doesn't focus. it won't refocus. It just only focuses. What if I move my head like absurdly close to? Does it? I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. Oh, you can see a little bit of like vest I missed as well here. Attention to detail up in this bitch. Why are you painting it? Because that's just what you do. It's made to be painted. Like, it's teaching me how to paint miniatures because it's like one of the first few times I've painted a miniature, and I got a how-to kit, and it's walking me through getting good at it. I don't think it's helping me get good though. But the thing with miniatures is, if you put them in Dettol for like 24 hours, and then you pull them up and you scrub them with a toothbrush, rips all the paint off and you can try again. And just keep doing them over and over again until you get good. Jesus. Like I did this guy, like a full like hectic purple coloured outfit, and then I threw him in Dettol. I probably could have scrubbed him a little bit harder. There's still a whole heap of pigment down his side. I'll redo him. We've had Queensland in my end. Ipswich. The worst part. The fucking bumfuck of nowhere, apparently. Oh no, there's a whole heap of his arm I painted in here too. That I made grey by accident. Need to re-brown that. Okay. Miniatures. I mean, I don't know why I'm painting it. It seemed like a fun hobby to have. And I mean, like, I don't have my gaming PC, so I might as well do this. I'm glad I packed it in my suitcase, actually. I didn't pack much in my suitcase. Like, I got here, I'm packed. I've only got like 4 shirts, and they're like almost identical. There's this one, and then there's a more tie-dyed version of this one, and then a more Aztec version of this one. And they're like the only shirts I have. Now I only have 2 pairs of pants. 3 because I bought a pair from Big W. But I packed the paints. That's what's important, right? Okay. Vest. We've done the vest. We're up to the sandy base. Boom. We're doing the sandy base now. 2 parts of bleached linen. 1 part of marigold yellow. We haven't used that yet today. And 1 part of woodland brown. Okay. Woodland brown. My titanium white.
The shit from your bed.
I.
Yes.
And my marigold. What is the time?
According to this 10, but I think it's just slow or fast.
What did I say? 20 past 9. Is that how clocks work? Guys, I don't know how to read analog clocks. I'll be honest. I struggle. I know how to read them. I'm just really bad at it. A shadow walked by? Yeah, that's just a ghost. It's all good. He's my ghosty friend. Shaken. Not stirred. Okay. 2 parts of bleached linen. Should I make a new space on my... Should I go scrub my tile again, or like just squeeze it in here, you reckon? We need like 4 drops. Oh, it can't be that bad. Let's squeeze it in. 2 parts bleached linen. 1, 2. 1 part marigold yellow. Sweetheart right here. And 1 part woodland brown. What color am I even making? What am I even coloring? Oh, the sandy base. I'm making sand. Okay. So guys, to make sand, we just need 2, 1, 1. Boop. Okay. I feel good. Na, 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 na. I knew that I would now. I feel like I don't know the proper like mixing them together technique. I pile them on top of each other, and then I wiggle them around, but I feel like all this yellow just went to the side, and now I've got to kind of push it in a whole heap. Like you can see, like, the yellow's gone around the edge, and now I have to like scrape in the yellow. Like, is there a special technique for how to mix your fucking colours? Wee. Okay. That looks sandy. Let's colour it in. I mean, here's the issue here. I'm going to paint right over his feet by accident. And then we'll just have to get ourselves some more goddamn dark highlight. And redo it again. This is a really nice sand colour. Looks like sand. We're going well. Okay, I mean, okay, so his toes, like he actually has toes, which is unfair for like how miniature he is for him to have toes. There's no way I can get in between his little like toe fucking cracks. Like, what does this goddamn miniature want from me? Couldn't he just wear boots? Like, it was really rude of them to give him toes. I got like, where did this come from? When did I like just pour paint all over myself, apparently? Do I need an art smock? Like, am I a toddler? Yep, there we go. I just smashed his foot. You know what? Fuck it. That little bit of his heel can stay yellow. We have sand. Now we have a whole heap of sand colour left and nothing to do with it. Does anyone want to send me their miniatures that just need some sand painted? Because I got a whole heap of sand shade. Alright, that's really thick though. Like, we can barely even see the base of the thing had like details. Wash into my wine bottle. This was nice. This was free at one of our hotels. You know, like a free little thing of wine. I was like, fuck yeah. No, actually, I think Matt drank it and I drank the beer that was free. Which like completely went against all their gender fucking assumptions on us. They were like, here, have a wine, girl. And I was like, nah. Give beer. Thanks. I haven't had beer all year. I have. No? Yes, I most definitely have, actually. The sword and the dagger blades are filigree silver. Filigree silver. You're homeless. June, right now I'm moving states from Victoria to Queensland and our stuff is in storage till at least the 18th. We don't get the key to the house that we're moving into till the 18th. There's still people living in there. So we've been in a hotel since the 20th of December, which has been hectic. I remember when you were home last time. I mean, if you caught my last stream, I did it from the hotel that I was at before the one before this one. But prior to that, I have a little see you next year video up that I took real quickly before they packed up my house. And that was like the 17th of December. They packed us up. We've been in a hotel for a while. We live in hotels now. What am I painting with this? Sword and dagger blades. Oh, that's right. He has a dagger in his panties as well. Queensland, why are you coming here? It's too hot here. Yeah, it's totally too hot. What am I painting? Okay. Painting a little D&D miniature pirate man. And I'm following the instructions on a learn to paint kit that I bought, telling me which colours to use where on him. Why am I moving to Queensland? Look, I didn't choose it. We go where my partner's work tells us to go. So last year we were in Victoria for a while, and Victoria was really cold and it sucked. But here is too hot and it sucked. But I hated Newcastle. So, I mean, you can't win, you know? I won't be happy anywhere. Newcastle's weather was, well, actually, I went full Newcastle in Newcastle. it would be like, a regular day, Long Jack's a fucking hurricane. But it wasn't really a hurricane, it was just like crazy wind that would always blow the flap off my hot water machine and then put out the pilot light. But no, I hated Newcastle, despite its good weather. And then I loved Victoria, because I thought I lived in a really hip area, and it was really cool, but it was never hotter than like 26 degrees, and I hate the cold, so I hated Victoria. No, I hated the weather in Victoria. And now I'm in Queensland. Have you named the pirate yet? See, I mean, he's called Hajjad, according to this. But we could come up with something else, you know? Because before that, we did a wizard, and we were trying to name it before we realised her name was, like, Aelin or something like that. But, yeah, like, I mean, it's not our choice. We go where my partner's work sends us type of thing. And I suppose I'm just going to have a really high electricity bill and use a lot of air conditioner and get sunburn a lot more and buy a lot more sunscreen. We have to buy sunscreen because it's hot up here. Today was muggy, right? Like, I don't know where you are if you're in Queensland, or even if like the weather varies much between areas in Queensland, but it was fucking muggy in Ipswich. I think he should be called Richard the Lush Beard. He doesn't have a beard. What does he work? He's in the defense. Which explains the moving forever. Or Lush the Richard Beard. The Richard Beard, that just makes me think of pubes. A bit of dagger there, and I feel like I'm just gonna like put a little bit, like I need to get a little bit more blue and pop it in there where I've like missed just a little bit of his jeans in between the dagger and the sash, you know? Those tits though, bro, like I can't help it, like I'm painting. I'm totally in thought mode, right? Advance, what is this? Advance what? What does he do for work? Advance? Defense, like Air Force. Not advanced, defense. Like the opposite of advancing, standing, in fact. The artist formerly known as Richard the Lushbeard. Lushbeard totally makes me think of pubes. No wait, Lushbeard, sorry, Richard Beard. Makes me think of pubes. Okay, I need a little bit of blue for his panties. Because I missed the spot. And then we're on to like the treasure chest, I think. We get to turn the page up on this instruction manual. Just need a tiny bit of blue first. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, Dick is another name for Richard. Yeah, exactly. And then beard, like as in like, you know, a beard, you dick beard. Yeah, yeet. Who's yeeting at me? Like your name is so yellow, I cannot read it on my phone from where I'm sitting. Oh, yeet, motherfucker. Oh, yeet, goddamn. God damn you. Okay. I need to, like, get it in this hole. Bro. Like, that went well. I feel like even within the stream, again, I'll take a proper photo in real lighting and put it on my Instagram. I feel like I've gotten better in this stream, like in just the time that I've been streaming. When we were painting the wizard, it was all going wrong, but now it's only slightly going wrong. As if you don't have, wait, you a mum? I sure am a mum. As if I don't have dark mode on. Okay, this is the first time I've ever streamed from my phone, and I do have dark mode enabled on my actual phone when I'm watching people stream on it, but then I hit the broadcast button and the chat's just white, and I don't know if I can change it. Can I tap the screen and change it? There's some dots down here. I want to donate 5,000 to the stream, but I can't find super chat like YouTube. What is super chat? Yeah, no, I just can't make it dark mode whilst broadcasting from my phone, maybe? Can I beat off, man? Like, it's your own world, man. You do you. Freedoms and all. Who would I be to tell you not to do something? Oh, that's not right. Like, can I not put it on dark mode? Like, I'm actually mad that that's not a feature now. I'm gonna complain. It doesn't tell me what color I need for the chest. I changed the page. Right, hold up. Sit down, my Mr. Lush Richard Beard. Okay, so like we've got the instruction manual, and it's telling me what color it all is, and then we just change the page, and it's just talking about some other fucking shit. Do you have PayPal, bro? Check the link below. I totally have PayPal. It's all set up underneath if you're on like the actual website, not a mobile app. I don't know if it comes up. Like, I know if you're in the mobile and you hit the info tab, it shows my panels, but I don't know if the links work. I don't know how anything works. You dirty lush beard. You lush Richard Beard. Oh no, okay. All these words here are actually color descriptions. I just, what's a lush beard? This is his name. He's now called Lush the Pirate. Is she really homeless? At the moment, I am in between homes. So we have been in a hotel since... We've been in a hotel in Queensland since the 20th, about like the 18th. Like, we've been in hotels and then we moved states. And I'm in hotels till I get the keys to my next house because there are still people living in it. And then we pray our shit gets here because last year it didn't for a while. They were like, hey, you're getting your shit today. And we're like, cool. And we stood outside our house. And then they bought us only half of our shit. And they were like, yeah, we lost it. And we were like, the fuck? You don't know how in Twitch? That's a hard life, man. There is a PayPal link down below. Here, let me give you my social security number. Alright, so Shadow Layer 1. Okay, so it says absolutely nothing about, like, I swear to God, I haven't read it, I've just skimmed it. But it says absolutely nothing about how, page 21, page 22, yeah. It says nothing, what color is this treasure chest? It doesn't tell me. It just starts saying like, okay, so this is all your base coat. And so I've done all the base colors. And then it's like, okay, and when you're shading this section, these are the colors you want. So it's telling me for the Shadow Layer 1, my skin is 2 parts of highlight to 1 part of ebony to 2 parts of water. And then I throw it all over his skin to, you know, give it depth and shit. So it tells me his skin, his pants, his sash, his belt, his vest, his sandy base, his sword and dagger. And then it starts telling me about the layer 2. And it tells me about his skin, his pants, his sash, and bands, his vest, his sandy base, and his sword and dagger. It never fucking mentions anywhere what color his treasure chest is. Can I explain what I'm painting? I'm painting okay. So I go to PAX, and Reaper holds this area where you can pick up a miniature, just for free. You just grab one of their miniatures, and you sit down and you use these paints they have set up, and you paint a miniature, and you go, wow, that was really fun. And every year I've been like, wow, that was really fun. And this year I bought like one of these, which was a learn to paint kit. So I am now painting this pirate man, who we have named Lush, I believe. We've just named him Lush. Boom. I'm painting him. And so I've been following the instructions like a good girl, and now I've got like everything painted except for like, oh, the hilt of his sword's black. No, it's the same color as the chest. It's the hilt of the one in his belt that's black. And now I've got everything painted, but his treasure chest and his like sword that he's holding in his hand hilt. And I don't know what, PAX, yeah, at PAX. Have you seen the Reaper's bench at PAX? PAX Oz. Might not be at the other PAXs, I don't know. But yeah, Reaper's always has a learn to paint area. And this year I bought one of the things. I don't know what fucking color to do this. The sections of the figure are listed in the suggested order for painting them, yes. You will likely find it easier to completely paint each section before moving on to the next. For example, paint the base coat, shadow layers, and highlight layers on the skin before starting to paint the pants. Guys, we did it all wrong. We did it all fucking wrong. No, never seen that bit. I've been to PAX Oz the past 2 years. Okay, so I'm a big board gamer and tabletop gamer. So we often are in that area. If you're at the tabletop library area, which this year it moved like down, it's just at the back of that. So it's like you got your expo hall, and then you got your shops that sell your tabletop games and your miniatures and your stuff like that. And then you had like this little lock-off section that was all these tables with the Reaper paintings, and there was a speed paint competition as well. Like you could pick up a mini and go to a speed paint and sit at the table, and a guy would sit you all down and start a timer, and you'd all like fucking race and see whose was better. But yeah, there's a free paint section just kind of at the end of the board games area. I love Monopoly. Get out of here. Okay, so what we were meant to do was we were meant to get his base coat on his skin as dark highlight, and then shadow layer his skin, and then shadow layer his skin, and then shadow layer his skin, then highlight his skin, and then come back here and start his lining. But instead, I just fucking base coated it all, you know? And maybe I won't even shadow layer it. Fight me. You walked around that area quite a bit. Yeah, it was just like this back table area, kind of near all the wargaming stuff. So you would have seen the people with like the miniatures and the thousands of dice and the really pretty dioramas. It's just right near there. Like, you missed out, man. It's so much fun. Like, I've done it years in a row, and I've been like, you know, so like, you know how nerds kind of have like that nerd line, like where it's like, oh, I'm not a nerd until I XYZ. Mine was always like, I'm not a nerd until I paint miniatures. And then I painted a miniature at PAX years ago, and I had so much fun. And then I was like, oh, I'm not a nerd till I buy a miniature painting kit. And then 3 years later, after PAX, I finally fucking bought a miniature painting kit. And then now it's, I'm not a nerd till I make a diorama for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I've made. Alright? Let's just guess this treasure chest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Woodland Brown on it. And then I'm going to put Dragon Bronze really thin over it, maybe. So, like, we'll do it brown. Woodland Brown, because it's a different brown to his body. It's like the brown that's on this wizard staff. And then, nice top, thank you. I was just saying, like, when I packed my suitcase to live in a hotel, I literally packed just 2 pairs of pants and basically 3 of these. Like, hold up, ready? It's hilarious. I don't know where the third is at the moment. The only 3 shirts I packed. We've got this one, and then we've got this one, which might as well just be the exact same shirt. And then I have a more tie-dyed version of them mixed together in the exact same color scheme. And I've just been living in them for like weeks. Same fucking shirts. Over and over. Okay. We're going to Woodland Brown. And then we're going to mix some Dragon Bronze with a whole heap of water and glaze it over this treasure chest and his sword hilt. I need a section of this. Okay. I'm working on a kitchen tile, right? Am I professional or what? I see I didn't mean to. Like, I mean, I was packing my suitcase a couple of days before our house got packed up. And I thought I grabbed way more shirts. But I did not. I grabbed 3 singlets because I was like, oh, Queensland's hot, let me grab my singlets. But I didn't grab my yellow singlet and I didn't grab my green singlet. You know, I didn't grab any singlet that looks different or unique. I grabbed 3 fucking singlets that are almost identical. So every day, like, I get dressed and my partner's like, are you wearing that shirt again? I'm like, bitch, this is a different shirt. This one has swirlies, you know? The other one's squaries. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna Woodland Brown up in this corner of my palette. And we're gonna, this doesn't look very dark. I'm gonna mix this Woodland Brown with a little bit of dark highlight. I've popped it here. But it looks too latte for a treasure chest, you know? But I don't want to use dark highlight for the treasure chest completely because that's the color of the guy. And I don't want the treasure chest to be the same color as the dude. Right? So let's just mix Woodland and dark highlight together. Completely off the books, guys. This book has fucking failed me. It was doing so well telling me what color to do everything. And then it's just like, oh, okay, you're fucking finished. No, I'm clearly not. Okay, I'm going to do the little, like, hilt on the sword first. Okay, so this looks freakishly close to his skin color. But maybe that'll get better when, It's a little bit lighter than his skin color. Maybe that'll get better when we drizzle the little like bronze water over it. Oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. Whoops, I totally just coloured on the sword by accident. Let me just dab it in there. Okay, that looks okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Is your hubby a pilot? Hell no, he's way too tall to be a pilot. No, he's kind of like a mechanic. You know what else it didn't tell us about? It's belt buckle. He has an actual belt buckle on top of his belt. So, whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, I'm definitely hoping this like bronze glaze like freshens this shit up because it looks really similar to his body. Same color, only fresher. Don't fucking kick the hot pole, motherfucker. Alright, we're good. We got him there without like ruining his vest area, which was great. But now we've got to get around his fingers. Like when I was bitching about his toes, exact same bitch. Just take every time I said toes out and add the word fingers. How am I meant to get between these goddamn fingertips? What was the plan when they made this much detail in a goddamn miniature? What's the plan? Oh yeah, someone's gonna paint this real good. Fucking, no they're not. They're just gonna slosh shit all over it and call it a day. You know, actually, I'm bitching, but I'm gonna take a good photo of this later. And I think it actually looks alright. I've definitely done worse. You know? Have I done better? Maybe. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. I'll put it on my Instagram. And we'll leave it for others to decide if it looks better than my wizard. Okay. Well, the treasure chest is super brown looking, but not quite as brown as the dude. And we're going to golden it up in a little bit. But we got to wait for it to dry first. What do we reckon, you know? What time is it there? Like, I'm using my phone to stream, so I have to read this analog clock, and I'm really bad at that. 9:50. It's 9:50 p.m. Oh, Boof totally answered it, but I turned around and read the clock anyway. Oh, Jesus. Okay. What time is it for you? Where are you at, Drone? Where do you live? I love you. I'm gonna knock that tea the hell out. I won't. I'll try not to, I swear. Thank you. My phone's kind of sideways, but I'm too scared to correct it because I feel like I'll make the tripod just completely fall over. Okay, we're letting this dry. I just knocked him over. Okay. So. Okay. Alright. So we've got the hilt of the sword he's holding. The sword in his actual sash also has a little golden top. His belt buckle has some gold on it, and the chest has some gold on it. So that's what we're gonna gold up. I feel like though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the gold or the bronze. It's called bronze. on the palette, and I'm going to do his belt buckle and the top of that dagger, and then I'm going to throw some water into it to like kind of glaze it over the chest. But I want like strong gold on that dagger top, I think. It doesn't really look mixed, like there's all this stuff up here. They need so nail polish has little metal balls in it that help mix it better when you need to mix it. Like even like look at that. Look like it's tip. It looks like it's like not mixed there, or the pigment's weird or something. Let's try it out. I don't know, it's just something weird in the nozzle. But it's like on the outside of the nozzle. There's like an inside of the nozzle, you know? Yeah, it looks weird, right? But like apparently that like weird brown thing up in the top isn't in the actual tube the paint came out. So whatever. Is it not meant to happen? Are you a miniature painting professional? Is that normal? Okay. I'm gonna try and dab this on top of that like sword hilt that I accidentally made grey when I coloured in the vest when it's meant to be black. I'll put some black back over that later. I mean, that gold's quite dramatic. You probably can't fucking see it with all this fucking, there we go. Boom. Can you see it now? I don't know, probably not. Okay, what I'm going to do is belt buckle. I swear I'll put it on my Instagram. You can see him then. Yeah, this gold's quite thick. Like sometimes I don't expect these colours to like coat over the other colours so much. But like they're really high quality paints. Okay, so now we have a little belt buckle. And he makes me think of Santa Claus. Again, like lighting. Ready? Studio lighting. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't do anything. Okay. So that was super like goldy. So now I'm going to drop some water in the gold, bronze, and kind of like wash it over the treasure chest to make it look less brown. This is really pretty looking. Okay, we're going to risk the tripod getting fucked up. But like, look at that. Is that not mesmerizing? Where is it? That one. Look at that. Look at the color leak into the water that I threw in there. Look at it go. Just threw some water up in that shit. Oh, look, I got the tripod to sit a little bit straighter now. Okay, let's mix this water and whatever together. Did I put too much water? Probably. Right. Okay. Okay, something's gone wrong here. There's like this milky color in it. Which, like, it wasn't on like, it is on the palette, actually, this milky color. Did I accidentally pour it over some grey, or do, like, metallics just go milky when you water them? Oh, but I think maybe this milky dries clear. Guys, what milky substance have you put in my goddamn paints? Okay. If this milkiness dries clear, we've got a pretty good fucking shiny treasure chest up here. I don't know what the fuck color I've invented. Have I just like sent the glitter wild? Is this like the metallic ones just made of glitter and it's gonna go everywhere? Dry, bitch, dry. I don't want it to leak onto his head, so I'm gonna hold it upside down. Cause like it can drip off the chest, but I don't want it to drip down like the guy's neck. Oh, but maybe doing the sword was a bad idea because it's going to run down his hand. Hold him that, oh, I don't know. I don't fucking know, hey. I'm going to wash my brush. Did you know corn silverside is shiny? Yes, I do, actually. That's, in fact, why it's called silverside. because it's got like that glistening, like metallic like sheen to it. And, like if you slice it really thin and like wave it, it'll be like, ooh, I'm greeny purple, like it, you know, it like has this really cool, you know those, I dropped my phone. You know those like cars that are painted those colours that change colour when they turn a corner? Yeah, Silverside does that. It's fancy. Translucent? Is that what it's called? I'm making up the word. You only found out tonight. How old are you, Boof? Are you just like, why is my meat shiny? And someone was like, it's meant to be. I'm actually a chef by trade. So I knew that. You're 16. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hopefully your family never mentions it again. This one time when I was 8 and we had chicken salt on our fries, I asked my mother how they got the salt off the chicken. It's been 20 years and she still won't let it go. Still brought up occasionally. That time I was retarded enough to ask that, and I was like, I was 8. You know, you're allowed to be confused about chicken salt when you're 8, right? Is that not justifiable? I like this. What do you like? My miniature? Do you like him? Or do you like chicken salt? Either or. Cool. Look, like his chest is glistening. Like I really wish it would, if I just like, okay. Because the thing is my phone won't refocus. But if I just keep fucking up the tripod and like take it down to his level, not me. Where is he? There we go. Is that focused on him yet? You can kind of see his treasure chest glistening. And then we got like, oh wait, reversey. Camera's going reverse. This chick here. And they just hang out. But like my hand wobbles so much because like I told you, like I've got wobbly ass hands. Like this is why I'm bad at these drawings. It's focusing on the fucking pillow. Focus on my man. What is wrong with it, you know? You like the channel? I don't have my notifications and pop-ups up at the moment, but if you did follow earlier, thank you for the follow, my sugar cube. I can't tell when people are doing things on my phone. When are you getting a house? So the people move out of our house sometime. I don't actually know when the tenants are leaving the house, but we get the keys on the morning of the 18th, and we're scheduled to get our shipping container on the 18th. But as I said, like, okay, so like we're moving due to defense, and I'm in a lot of defense wife groups, and everybody posts around similar times. So I've like been lurking in the defense wife groups, and a lot of people have had their shit fucking missing or not appear when it's meant to, which happened exactly the same to us last year when we moved. So I'm kind of expecting to get my house keys on the 18th, stand out the front of it, get told my shit is lost, just based off like everyone else's tragic stories that are like going around. But of course you only ever really hear about the bad things. Out of like say 1,000 people that defense is moving this season, I've seen like 12 bad comments. So there's obviously 900 people who have successfully had their move without bad luck. So will you be streaming Trove? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I will definitely be streaming. I have a lot of catch up to do on Trove. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm cleansed from Trove a little because I haven't played it for ages. Like I've been doing my daily login, but I haven't been getting my Discworld Divinity. Whoopsies. But like, I feel like I'm cleansed and like I don't need to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I made that biscuit way too soggy. Like I dipped it in tea too many times before I tried to eat it. But yeah, no, I've definitely fallen behind. I know I'm like for suresy off the Shadowhunter leaderboards, but yeah, we'll go through my mastery gains and all my U10 gains on stream, I reckon. I did a little stream from our last hotel, just doing some mining and shit. Alright. It was a really soggy cookie. I overdunked it. Look, my man. Lush, come back here. I like the name Lush. We might not keep the Richard Beard shit, but I feel like he looks like a Lush. It's exotic, right? How's the weather there? A lot hotter than Melbourne. Melbourne was like fucking on average 13 degrees. The peak I felt in Melbourne, -1 heat wave that went to like 40, and everyone got told they had to turn off their air conditioners or the hospitals would run out of power. Besides like a couple of days I went to 40. The hottest it got was like 26, and where we lived was like kind of like close to the water, so it was like exceptionally windy, and it was like it didn't matter how like warm it was, there was still a consistently cold breeze like that was hitting you, and it was like just so cold. So up here is a lot better. What do you mean, how's the weather there? Is in like in Queensland? Because it's like hot in Queensland but cold in Victoria. Yeah. Yeah, I was like I was definitely in the 25s, maybe even top 15 at average for the shadow hunters, but like I'm worse. Where you live is 33 degrees. You're in Australia? So are you in like Northern Territory somewhere, or are you up in Townsville? Because apparently Townsville's even hotter and more disgusting than where we are, because we're near Brisbane. Explains the tank top. Yeah, I'm going to put all the pictures of these guys on my Instagram. If you stalk my Instagram, which is under Sugar High, you'll see like the first few days I was here, I've got a picture where like just from here on is red, and then from here is just pure white. Like you could see how sunburned I got in absolutely no time. I had to go buy sunscreen. I've got a bottle of sunscreen like right there. Pretend to pump the sunscreen from a distance. But like I'm just super white. Like I don't do sun, and it's really hot up here. It's not too hot. I mean, it's livable. We'll have our aircon on and a huge electricity bill. Checked like 2 days ago and you're above 25. Am I still above 25? Because I've fully augmented an empower gem. I fully leveled 2 stellar lesser gems, but they're not augmented and they're actually very low PR. They're pretty crap. I'm gonna replace them. And I'm missing 2 dragons. So I don't know if am I really still top 25? Go me. Best shadow hunter in the world. Instagram's the same. Sugar High. At Sugar High. Alright. I think I'm finished with my painting. I'm going to try and zoom in on the guys one more time. And then we're going to call this stream quit, Caesar. I'm going to finish drinking my tea. Pack all my paints away. It gave me this groovy little like... This was the nicest thing ever to buy. I got the toothbrush from scrubbing my other thing. And this bitch has some red boots. But like, this was just the nicest to buy because it keeps all your paints in it. And then I can just close it all up and be like, what are primary colors? Red, yellow, and green, blue. Red, yellow, and blue go in this row. There's a person there. Red, yellow, and blue, because green is a mixed color. I know things. Boop, boop. And these are tertiary colors because they're browns. Look at me, I'm basically an artist up in here. And then the paintbrushes go in this hole. Actually, where are those little rubber bits of the paintbrush? Did I lose one of them? No, here they are. I have a weak shadow hunter, only 22k PR. Yeah, 22k PR actually sounds really weak now that we have a new set of gems to use. Happy New Year! You too, Duo. Haven't seen you all year. Thanks for dropping by. I just finished painting D&D minis. You're gonna have to watch it when I upload it to YouTube. I still have the little cappy things for these. But yeah, this was like the most hectic like paint kit that I ever bought. Like, I think it was like, okay, so it's meant to be like $60, but because I painted, it makes no sense. Because I went to PAX and I went to the area, stole a miniature and painted it with their paints that were community paints in the free to paint area, and then told the people at the stand that I did that, they gave me $10 off it or something like that. So it's meant to be like 60, but I got it for 50 because I did a free painting session, right? But like, it's super nifty. Like, that's why I took it in my suitcase, because it's all like kind of bundled in together. Oh, hey, Jackson. I can't close this now. Oh, it's stuck on like this little brochure thing that I've got in here. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's try and get this to zoom and focus in on the guys. Where's your nitro, right? I've been totally gypped by that, haven't I? Like can you try that other account that I gave you? Here's nitro as well. I think we worked out what the password was. Here's nitro. Here's Hype Squad as well. So maybe he has the invite and you can only get it on a computer. I tried adding you on Trove yesterday, but I think you declined. I probably did. I leave my friends list, I leave it closed recently because I had too many friends on it. And then, look, let's just take it out of this tripod thing. And then it started like randomly kicking people off at random. So I stopped taking friend requests. Where are we? Like, why won't it focus in on my freaking miniatures? Don't focus in on my hand. Let's reset the camera by like shaking it violently. Wait, I need like nothing in the backdrop, right? Which way was my phone? This way? No, it's not gonna focus on him. You piece of little... Yeah, everyone with Hype Squad was meant to get a free give your friend nitro invite. I'm gonna have to take a proper photo when I can focus. But I never got mine. So I got gypped. So I have to violently moving the thing around. I can't get it to focus on my dudes. I can only get it to focus on my face. What if I sit behind him really weirdly? Should I download the Twitch Things app on my phone and torch you all next stream? Is it focusing on them? No, I can't get it to focus, like seriously. I'll take some proper photos and I'll put it on my Instagram, I swear. But for now, I believe this is the end of the stream. How are you enjoying the heat, Jackson? I'm absolutely hating it. I'm sweating. Fucking sweating. It was really muggy today. Like, it wasn't too hot, but it was like moist, you know? Guess what, guys? I just got 6-pack not long ago. You just got my 6-packs not long of beer? Cause like, cool. What type of beer? I wanted to focus on him. Oh, did we almost get it then? The closer I bring him, the worse it gets. It was super muggy. Hi, hey. I'm gonna try and get this back in my stand. And I'm gonna try and stand this back up again. Zoom in. Okay, so like the thing is like with an iPhone camera, when you want it to focus on something, you tap on the screen, right? But it's not letting me do that while in the Twitch app. So, it's just not... Oh, that's kind of focused. I don't know. I'm gonna take the photos. You are such a nerd. You're a nerd, Big Burr. How you doing? You're not a nerd, Big Burr. I moved the nerd line when I bought the painting kit. You're not a nerd. I'm not a nerd until I make a diorama for a Dungeons and Dragons map. Okay? You just, every time you break your last line, you just move it. So when I do make a diorama for a Dungeons and Dragons map, it'll never happen, that's so nerdy. Then we move it to like LARPs or something, you know? Or we come up with something else in the middle ground. Like, but I don't really know what's, like, nothing can beat LARPs. Once you LARP, that's it. You can't deny that you're a nerd, you know? I'm gonna take photos of these. I swear to God I'm saying goodbye. But I'm also just gonna like, my tea's too hot and I'm too scared to like burn my tongue and then not enjoy it. Who was it we were talking to about, Jackson, about tea? Like, this is how I have mine. Excuse my like mad cleavage by accident. It's just super white. Like, it's just pure milk and sugar and the tea bag goes in for like 1 second. Let's go laughing. I'm not going to go laughing with you. You can laugh with some other people. Alright? Let's do something not so nerdy. Buck wants a dual stream. He said he'd pay us. He didn't say he'd pay us. I asked him, will you pay? And then he ignored the question. But I'll take that as a yes. I haven't played D&D for a very, very long time. Because I had a team to play D&D with in Newcastle. And then we moved and someone else moved as well. And then we lived in Victoria and I didn't know anyone, so we didn't play for the whole time I was in Victoria. And now we've moved again and I just joined like a board gaming type of Facebook group for this area, so maybe possibly I'll be able to play again. But yeah, we don't have people to play D&D with, so we haven't played for like, I'm gonna say 2 years. 1 glass of milk. Yeah, it is. It's just the milk and sugar. Sugar levels must be high. It's pure milk and sugar. It's just hardly any tea. Let's go skydiving. I've always wanted to go skydiving, but I'm too much of a pussy. That's what it is. I can't do it. Like I know, like I'm gonna be on the plane and then they're gonna jump, but me strapped to them, no choice involved. But like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get me on the plane because I will be too terrified, type of thing. Magic is better. I mean, I've played Magic before, and I mean, we have Magic cards. We haven't bought Magic cards in like 3 years either, actually. The last Magic we bought was Ravnica, I believe. Come around anytime for board games, sugar. I love them so much. What board games do you play, Jackson? Look, you know, I even packed board games for the hotel because, okay, Hanabi I love. I don't know if you guys are big on board games. Hanabi I absolutely love, and I asked to play this with my friends over and over and over again. Hi, Tim. Consistently over and over again. And they were like, nah, it's shit. And then someone else forced Tim to play it. And then he came to me like, well, Hanabi's a really fucking fantastic game. But like, I was trying to force Matt to play it because Matt doesn't play it with me either. And then also I bought this and I've never played it with anyone ever. I've never played Saboteur, but it looks good. So I bought them thinking I could trick Matt into playing board games with me. But I'll take him to your house, Jackson. Digimon is better? No, Digimon is gay. What you sipping? Warm milk and sugar with like a second worth of tea bag in it. Don't be rude. I'm not being rude. I'm gonna come to your house and play board games, Jackson. Don't you want to play games with me? Yeah, it is. It's milk and sugar, and the tea bag like dunks in for like 0.1 of a second. I just really like milk and sugar. I mean, like, even if you put a tea bag in for a little bit, like that first time you put the water on the tea bag, it leaks out, you know? Like, so it is tea flavored. It's got tea flavor in it. Jackson, you wanna play Hanabi with me? Have any of you guys played this game? Like, I swear to God, it's absolutely fantastic. And then no one ever wants to play it with me. And now I've knocked over my tripod and I can't get it to stand back up again. But what it is you're Chinese people and you're going to organize a fireworks to celebrate the New Year's. But you forgot where all your firework colors were or something stupid like this. And so on your turn, you can either place a card down, draw a card, or give someone a really subtle hint on the card they have. And so there's a couple of different colors, and you've got to try and get them down in order, right? From 1 to 5. And there's only one set of 5. So if anyone ever throws out a 5, you've fucked the game type of thing. But the trick to it is, like the really weird part to it is, so like, this is how I hold my hand, and I can't see what I have. And so say someone desperately needs this 5 to not be thrown out, you know, they can't tell me, okay, so what they can tell me, it looks like I've got 2 5s here. What they can tell me, they can use their whole turn to tell me this and this are a 5, but not specify the color. And then I have to wait a whole nother round to see which color it is so I know where I'm fucking placing it on the board. And like, it's really fucking good. I swear to God. Bye! Have you played Citadels? Oh! No, I'm thinking of Kingdoms. I don't think I've played Citadels. I'm thinking of Kingdom Builder when I go, oh my God, because I really want to try Kingdom Builder. I haven't played Citadels. Wait, yes, I have. And we have it in Matt's suitcase currently. Is that the one where there's like a king and there's a banker and there's someone else and the king goes first in a round and each person has a special ability that they can use? Like the thief can get more gold and you're trying to build like a little castle. It's like a little card game. We played it with our mate Tim and his partner Turka, and then we purchased it and it's still in its like shrink wrap in Matt's suitcase. Yes, it's still in. I wonder if it's like out here. Yeah, no, it's in that suitcase, still in the shrink wrap. We own it, but we haven't played it for years. We've played it like once with our mate Tim and his partner. Hanabi beats it though, I'll tell you that. You know, I only vaguely remember it. I remember every time I was like trying to get money, like I think I was like the thief, like quite a few times. But every time I was trying to get money, I kept getting cock blocked by someone who had a move that said I couldn't use my move or something like that. So I had a miserable game of it. I want to buy it, but you can't find it. Boof, like you live in Brisbane? Go find a Good Games. We bought ours at PAX. So the thing is, it's got a new edition now. We've got the old edition, but there's a brand new edition, and it's in like a box that's like this tall and like probably this thick. Like it's a new edition print, and it's in a bigger box. But we do have the old edition, just little square box one that we have. We bought it at PAX. It was on sale because it was the old one, but they reprinted it. I play at school with my teacher and friends. You should take them Hanabi. Your teacher must be heaps cool. But you can buy it. You want to look for like a Good Games or something. And they've got a new edition. Or just order it online. Online shopping would have it. I don't think they changed its name. I think it's still called Citadels. But I think what it is as well is like the base pack, which is the one I have, and one of the expansions are mixed into the base pack of it now. Like the reprint has like the base and an expansion. I really want this to zoom in on my guy. He's looking good here. Just, you can't see me, I'm playing with them, but you can't see them. What can I... Is he in focus? I'm still super in focus, but is he slightly in focus? I don't know. Alright. Get out of the way. And then just sit sideways and be each other's friends. It's like he's hugging him with his sword. It's very cute. I'll force my partner to play Saboteur with me tomorrow night, I reckon. Oh, wait, do I have work tomorrow night? I managed to transfer my job, which is good. Is tomorrow Friday? No, tomorrow's not Friday. But, yeah, I worked at a store in Victoria, and I rolled up to one of the stores kind of close to where we're going to be living, and I was like, can I get some shifts? And he was like, I could probably swing you 1 or 2. I'm in. I need to do my daily login for Trove. I'm scared I didn't do it in the morning. I'm going to lose my 1,000-day streak. I probably won't. I probably did do it. Alright, so I'm off. I'm going to go to bed. It's, I don't even know what time. 10:15. Is that how you read clocks? Stop making me read an analog clock today. But thank you everyone for coming by. I'm going to take photos of these guys and I'm going to put them up on Instagram. Because I'm actually really proud of the pirate, to be honest. So I'll put them up. And I'll keep everyone updated in Discord about if I get my stuff on the 18th and when I'm going to be streaming next. I might be able to do another hotel stream. I don't know. We'll see. But till then, thank you everyone for coming by and I'll catch you later. And I actually don't know how to end my stream on my phone. So let me just click these triple buttons over here. What's this say? Share stream, mute microphone, hide chat, lock screen. No, not there. I totally, Oh, look, I can flip my camera. No, I can't flip my camera. Yes, I can flip my camera. Is that going to zoom in on them now? Oh, look, guys. Let me take it off the little... Hold on. Guys, all this time it was just camera flip away. There we go. We've got it. And that's them. But I am still going to take the photos. So see you all later. Bye. Oh, end stream button.